Court does call the case of the people of the state of Michigan versus Romeo Smith.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ashley Lonnie Belvis for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Smith, Your Honor. I don't believe he is he? Okay.
Mr. Smith, can you state your name, please? Okay, you might have to do that for me again. I think you broke up.
Muhammad Martinez Smith.
Thank you, sir.
And Your Honor, my understanding is that he's still incompetent, but restorable at this time. I believe the last report we got was back in either late August or early September. He's still being treated at the CFP, however, so we would just ask for a little more time.
The last report I have is August 21st, dated August 21st.
Yes, that makes sense, Your Honor. Yep.
All right, did the people have any additional information?
Your Honor, we would simply to that continued report, the finding of me incompetent, but likely to retain competent or restore competence, and ask the court just to give us the adjourned date.
All right. The defendant remains incompetent but restorable. I will set this. Problem is our trigger dates are going to roll into the holidays, so we're going to give you something close, but we'll move it if we get a report in.
Certainly.
23rd.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll adjourn the competency hearing in this matter to December 23rd, 2025.
My birthday.
Oh, it's not.
It is.
You're like a Christmas baby?
Yeah, kind of.
Surprising. In a lot of words. I'll explain why. I probably shouldn't do this. All right. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of the people versus Carlos Edwards.
Good morning, Your Honor. Victoria Burton Harris on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Deputy Chief. We missed you.
I missed you.
Oh, thank you. All right. Who's on this? Pardon? Oh, really?
Your Honor, I'm sure she is walking through the door.
No, Cannon, there is no telling where she is.
I saw her in the hallway working.
Yeah. Oh. It's,
She just had to make her way inside to continue that hard work.
where is she?
Right there, Judge.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf
Well, good morning.
Mr.
You just come up and
Edwards.
say your name. You don't even say good morning.
Your Honor, the goodest of mornings to you.
You realize that you had an attorney defending your absence.
Yeah.
Yes. Chief
Yes.
Deputy Prosecutor.
I had the best, Your Honor, for the,
No, not them.
oh.
They were putting you under the
They threw me
bus.
under the bus?
They were putting you under the bus.
Did
Ms.
this
Burton
honorable-
Harris was defending you.
Where's my girl? Thank you. Thank you. Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Edwards,
Mr. Edwards, can you state your name, please?
Carlos Edwards.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, I actually did not have the opportunity to meet with Mr. Edwards. When I called the facility, I am not on any sort of listings, so I need to get on some listings so I can visit with him. I am asking for just a 2-week adjournment. My intent would be able to see him hopefully by Tuesday.
He's in MDOC.
Yes, he's at the Central Michigan facility.
Right, but I guess if I'm looking at a 2-week adjournment, my concern is that, as I understand the process, there has to be an application and an approval process, and that hasn't occurred in that brief period of time.
Okay.
That's been my experience. I mean, I'll give you a 2-week, but I don't think it's going to work. Why don't we do this? October 16th. I'll give you, yeah, let's do that. Probable cause conference will be adjourned October 16th. And then hopefully you can start that process and we'll at least have some indication as to what we do.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Edwards.
Yep, you're welcome.
Court does call the case of the people versus Carista Riopel.
Morning, Your Honor, Ashley Bellis for the people. She's in.
Who's here?
Oh, morning, Your Honor. Mike Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender for Ms. Riopelli. Could you state your name, ma'am?
Carissa Riopel.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I think we have this, I have some news I need to deliver to Ms. Riopel that I think will settle this case. I will personally go out there. I had planned on doing it before I went off on medical. I think we are in a position, Ms. Londi has tendered an offer that I think will resolve this matter. I'd ask to adjourn it one more time so I can drive to
Okay,
DOC and actually go over this with her.
drive down, it's like 5 miles.
Exactly.
Okay. Will October,
I know the direction, so apparently others may.
will October 9th work? for-
That'll be fine. Judge.
All right. And I'm going to adjourn your probable cause to October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Court does call the case of the people versus Andre Flores Nava.
Good morning, Your Honor. Victoria Burton here, here on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Vincent, appearing on behalf of Flores Nava.
Your name, sir?
Andres Flores.
Who's here with, oh, there she is. Okay. Thanks. I just wasn't gonna go ahead unless. All right. I'm still, it's like PTSD. All right, what are we doing on this case?
Your Honor, this is date and time is set. Probable cause conference. We're asking for a waiver, circuit court.
All right. Sir, you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You understand that a preliminary examination is a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you will not have that hearing and that you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. People also waive their right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on count 1 with 2 following. Mr. Vincent,
Yes, Your Honor.
you acknowledge receipt of the information
Yes.
waiver reading. Your
Yes.
client stands mute at this time.
Yes.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter not guilty plea as to both counts pre-trial reset for
October 8th at 1:30.
October 8, 2025, 1:30 for Judge Conlon.
Your Honor, could I address the bond?
You may.
What is his bond at right now?
I have his bond set at $10,000 cash sure.
Is there any chance to make it 1,000, 10%? He has a hold out of Wayne County. We hope to get him out of that hold. It's circuit court.
Well, you mean you want him to go to Wayne County to deal with that?
Yeah, but I want a bond on him, so he's earning time. If we could have $1,000 bond, 10%.
Well, I would have some concern about him going to Wayne County because we have to make sure to get him back. What my problem is.
I'm not asking, I'm asking for a bond, just a lower bond.
I heard you. I mean,
He'll come.
I understood what you were saying, but
I don't, so I'm glad you do.
any response from the people?
I'm gonna leave it to the discretion of the court. I do understand the intent of the request. I also understand the concern the court has about his return. Should he bond out and go to Wayne County? The people also share in that concern, so I will leave this to the court's discretion.
He'll come back, Your Honor. If not, I'll go get him.
You know what?
I'll go get him if he doesn't come back. I
Oh,
will.
I thought you said we could take you.
I'm too old.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I'll grant the motion to modify his bond. I'll set his bond at an amount of $1,500. I'll give a 10% privilege.
God bless.
You're right, 1,500, no 10%?
1,500, 10%.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right,
Don't make-
thank you.
don't make me get out. All right. Don't talk on the phone.
Court does call the case People versus Jason Polley.
Andrew Banish for the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Chinazi Kyriakin on behalf of Mr. Jason Poe.
Miss you too. Well, they did. I did.
Oh, Your Honor, I missed you.
Mr. Polley, he's got to get somebody to unmute him. Sir, can you state your name?
Jason Allen Poley.
All right, thank you. What are we doing on his case?
Your Honor, we respectfully request that both of these matters be set for preliminary examination.
And what date are we on?
October 7th.
So discovery is complete, I'm sorry.
To my knowledge, Your Honor, there is one body cam video that I've already requested from the people earlier this week. I don't think that it should stop us from proceeding.
And so there's an understanding that if that's not provided, that won't be a basis for the adjournment.
Understood, Your Honor, yes.
All right. People have their witnesses available the 7th.
We will do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person will be set October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Perry.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Bond continued.
Love you, I'll take him back.
All right, take care, sir.
Thank you, Your
Court
Honor.
does call the case People versus Marvin Sullivan.
Michael Vincent on behalf of Marvin Sullivan. Mr. Sullivan, what's your name on the record?
Mark Sullivan.
Thank you.
We need a date for a prelim exam, Your Honor.
Discovery is complete.
Yes.
I believe that it is, Your Honor.
Yes. It's been a long time at Pittsfield Police going over everything. And Amanda says we have everything.
All right. Would people have their witnesses available the 7th?
October?
Yes.
I can attempt to do that, Your Honor. I do believe that we're gonna have a handful of witnesses, so.
I don't know what that means. You won't be or you will be.
I'm gonna attempt to have everybody there, yeah.
Your Honor, if I may, the Pittsfield detectives stated they would not be available that day from the October 6th to the 17th.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, John.
After the 16th.
All right. You said the 17th.
Correct. So 6th
Okay.
to 17th.
Preliminary examination in person will be set October 21st, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before me. Bond will continue. Court calls case People versus Anthony Alexander.
Andrew Banish for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Alexander. Mr. Alexander, can you please state your name?
Anthony Alexander.
Thank you. You're asking for an adjournment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Take care.
Court calls case People versus Andrew Gendy.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Santa, appearing on behalf of Mr. Gendy.
Jennifer Douglas for the people.
Be present. Is your client present, Mr. Banta?
He's in lockup, Your Honor.
Oh, he's in custody. I'm sorry. So we have him, yes. I didn't see the purple tab. Sir, your name?
Andrew Gandy.
All right. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, I would ask for an adjournment on this PCC until the 16th of October. At that time, if we are unable to resolve the matter with the people, we will be waiving our preliminary exam.
Any objection to the adjournment?
Your Honor, the people will not object to that.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned October 16, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Court calls the case People versus Philip Carrick.
On behalf of people.
Morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Carrick, who's approaching.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Could you please state your name?
Yep.
Philip Carrick.
P79229, appearing on behalf of.
Okay. That was not for us. Okay.
Not for us, Judge. We're asking for one more adjournment, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Montez Miller, 2 cases.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Miller on case ending in 1435, Your Honor.
And Edward Drucas on behalf of Montez Miller in 1434.
Your name, sir?
Montez Miller.
What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are just asking to set the matters for preliminary examination today.
Correct.
With regard to both cases, is discovery complete?
To the best of our knowledge, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 7th.
We'll try for that day, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Freshour.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bond will continue. Court calls case of the People versus Naya Lee.
The members on behalf of the.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Miss Lee. Miss Lee, could you please state your name?
Naya Lee.
Why is Constantine lurking? That bothers me.
I just thought I'd hang out for a bit. Just thought I'd hang out for a bit.
What are we doing in this case?
Your Honor, I developed a conflict of interest through the investigation of this case, and I'm asking to step out and ask for Miss Constantino to step in.
That's why she was hovering.
That would be why I'm lurking, Judge.
Based on that representation, I'll permit your withdrawal. The manager's time counsel has indicated Ms. Constantino will not have this case. All right, go ahead.
Thank you. Christina Costantino on behalf of Miss Lee. Given that I was quite literally just brought formally on board this case, I would.
What, you're not ready? No, go ahead.
I could be, Judge.
Yeah, all right.
I would be asking for an adjournment to get up to speed and have some conversations with my client.
All right. Ma'am, did you state your name?
Yes.
Will the 9th work for you, Ms. Constantine?
Yes, Judge. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court does call the cases of the People versus Michael Siegel.
Ready, Your Honor.
2 cases.
Edwards on behalf of the people.
James Fifelsky on behalf of Michael Siegel, both files. State your name for the judge, please.
Michael Anthony Siegel.
Your Honor, we are here on PCCs on 2 files and a bond violation.
Yes.
I'm requesting the court adjourn everything, including the bond violation. My client is prepared to sit tight. I understand there are new charges coming down that are related to the bond violation. So it would seem to make sense to put all this together and see where we can go with it from that point on.
And that's correct, Your Honor. We authorized 2 more counts of aggravated stalking. I've signed the warrant request. We're just waiting on the court to be arraigned on that case. But it should be up.
You don't know whether they've been sworn to.
Not yet, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's what I was getting at. Well, if we're looking to put everything together, then I will adjourn the probable cause as well as the bond violation.
Your Honor, and my client is telling me he still has the tethers on his ankles. Does the court just want to have those removed while he's in custody?
That's not up to me. It's what they're gonna do.
Okay.
They come and get them, they'll come and get them.
All right.
Thank you.
So since he's in custody, I'll adjourn it to October 16th. I would go one more week out, but let's see if we can get everything done. October
Works for us.
16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Harold Couch.
Good morning, Your Honor. People.
And good morning, Your Honor.
Oh,
Joseph.
no.
Joseph Hall, excuse me.
Oh.
Joseph Hall appearing for it on behalf of Mr. Couch.
Oh, no.
Better or worse than Mike, Judge, you know, I mean,
Yeah, but
don't answer.
I was getting used to Mike. It's like, yeah, it's like, then you're here. You told me you were gonna be here. Boy,
Is that a promise?
There
or-
was joy on my face.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Hall appearing for it on behalf of Mr. Couch.
Your name, sir? Harold Couch, Jr. Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, I've just been retained. I believe the court may have signed the substitution, if not this morning.
Yes.
And so we'd request an adjournment to allow me to review and obtain discovery.
9th or 16th.
Oh, it's a great question, Judge.
You need an amendment.
It appears
Takes too long. Oh,
the 9th is gonna work better. Just long enough.
October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you so much, Judge. Great to see you.
Good seeing you, sir. Court calls case People versus Bosie Smith.
Send on me, Dr. People, Your Honor.
It's rushing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sydney Rushing appearing on behalf of Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, can you please state your name for the record?
Boise Smith. Thank you.
Thank you.
What are we doing?
Your Honor, we've received the discovery in this matter. At this time, we'd be moving to set this matter for a preliminary examination.
Wait, people have their witnesses available October 7th.
We'll try our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in this matter will be in person October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Perry. Bond will continue.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Have a great day to you and your wonderful staff.
You do the same. Court does call the case of People versus Kaida Matson.
Good morning, Your Honor. Court Attorney here is appearing again on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, Michael Vincent on behalf of Matson. State your name.
Hi, Joe Manson.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we need a small adjournment. We're lacking the videos in this case.
All right. Think that everything regarding that can be accomplished by the 9th? Well, I know.
Yes.
I already gave you the 9th. You don't have to look at her.
All
That's
right.
why I didn't ask her. I'm just asking, can you get what you need done by the 9th?
Yes, if we get the videos quick.
Well, the
I share
videos
your
be-
anxiety.
Well, can you get the videos to him sometime before the 9th so that he can see them?
Yes, Your Honor. If we don't have them in our possession, we can ask the OIC for them and try to get them to you expeditiously.
Thank you so much.
Don't give them to Amanda.
Get them to
Do
a man, not to me. I'll do-
Not
I'll
let
do-
Mr. Vincent handle them.
Duly noted.
All right. Probable cause conference will be adjourned October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Bond will continue.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thank you, Judge.
Yeah.
Yes.
He does?
Yes, but not at the moment. Wait a minute.
Court does call the case, People versus Jessica Yoder. It's great to watch that Goldstein gave up his seat.
Me again, Judge. Christina Costantino on behalf of Miss Yoder, and I am in case number NA1282FY.
Stephanie Cannon, on behalf of Ms. Yoder, on the remaining two matters.
And your name, ma'am?
Jessica Yoder.
All right, what are we doing?
Judge, this is the date and time set for PCC. We would be asking to have a preliminary exam in this matter. Discovery is complete to my knowledge.
And that's on 8. You're on 8-2.
I'm on 8-2.
Your Honor, I am asking for the same thing as for the remaining two matters.
And there's going to be no objection to them all being heard on the same day.
I have no objection, Your Honor.
I have no objection either.
All right. People have their witnesses available the 7th. All right, preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, in all 3 cases, 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of the People versus Adam Atkins. LeBeau. Come on up, sir. You're good. Your name?
Adam Atkins.
He was sitting right there. Now Miss Apple's sitting.
Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple, appearing on behalf of Mr. Atkins. Just already state your name for the record. Sorry. Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment. Do you have the green sheet?
I do not.
No, okay. I think Mr. Lebo put that right here, but we're asking for an adjournment. It appears that we are waiting for some mitigation and some discovery as well as some treatment information.
All right. Probable cause conference, October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court does call the case of the People versus Gary Taylor. All 3 cases.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Taylor on all 3 matters, Your Honor. No, I'm sorry, except for 5191. I apologize.
Yes,
Didn't mean
James
to-
Bifelsky on behalf of Mr. Taylor on 5191.
Got it.
In that file, we're asking.
Name, sir?
Sorry.
Gary Taylor.
Thank you.
I believe on all files, we're asking for the court to set this for preliminary examination.
That is correct, Your Honor. Sorry, I didn't mean to exclude you.
All discovery is complete.
As far as I know, yes.
To the best of our knowledge, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 7th. Preliminary examination in person will be set October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Perry on all 3 matters.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond continue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of the People versus Tanisha Akins.
As spells for people. Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple. If we see for the record, Tanisha Akins.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Your Honor, we are working out what I believe will be a misdemeanor resolution. However, we need to finalize the restitution amount. So, and then Ms. Akins needs to make payments towards that. If we could have.
She needs to make payments.
She needs to pay the restitution in full before the misdemeanor will be offered.
That's correct. And we're just trying to nail down the exact amount, Your Honor.
Yes,
Would we be able to at least nail down the exact amount in a couple of weeks?
I would think so.
I think that's realistic. Thank you, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference, October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
I will be in touch.
Court calls case People versus Diego Rodon Cardo.
And is that on behalf of the people, Your Honor?
Good morning, Judge. Kyle Burdell filling in for Bill Amadeo on behalf of Mr. Rondon Cardone.
Your name, sir?
Diego Rondon Cardone.
Okay, you have any objection to counsel stepping in for your attorney of record?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you. What are we doing?
Your Honor, speak with Mr. Amadeo. We are just asking for a 1-week adjournment or whatever the court's next available date is to work out a global resolution in this matter.
Well, is 1 week gonna be enough time to do that? Thank you. Probable cause conference, October 9th, 2025, 9 AM, bond.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Court does call the case, People versus May Leak. Is it our Sirdi?
Malik Saidi, yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Sadiq, Your Honor.
Victoria Burton here is appearing on behalf of the people.
What are we doing?
Your Honor, may we approach for just one moment?
Been a brief bench conference. And probable cause conference in this matter will be adjourned to October 30th,
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
2025, 9 AM without objection, bond continued. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case of the People versus Michael McLean.
Victoria Burton here is appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tina Sack, on behalf of Mr. McLean. Mr. McLean, please state your name for the court.
Michael McLean.
You're requesting an adjournment.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's a discovery issue, so probable cause conference will be adjourned October 9th, 2025, 9 AM. Bond
Your Honor.
continued
Oh, Your Honor, I'd like to make a bond argument.
briefly.
Your Honor, given the nature of this offense, I'm asking for a modification to his bond to a personal bond.
Response.
Leave it to the court's discretion, Your Honor.
Is he in treatment at all?
I was on my way to assessment, sir, at Sparrow. And I got in.
Pardon?
He was on his way to an assessment, he said.
And what happened?
This,
Intervened.
this. Your Honor, I can approach with an explanation.
I want to hear it. Come on.
No.
You don't want to come? You don't want to explain?
No.
You don't want, so
For HIPAA reasons, Your Honor, I can't go on the record. I cannot go on an open record, but I have consent to disclose privately.
well, then I'm not changing any. I need to know. That's an unusual circumstance.
With the permission to approach, it would
No,
bring
I'm
clarity.
saying, come on up. I want to hear it. Right, record should reflect a bench conference in this case. What I'm going to do is I'm going to deny the defendant's motion to change his bond. However, I will release the defendant to inpatient treatment. If you prepare the order, I'll sign that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Court does call the case of the People versus Brandon Kelly. Any luck with Mr. Kelly? All right.
Yeah, Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Kelly. I see this Zoom screen. I don't see Mr. Kelly.
Mr. Kelly? Oh, they're taking. Got it. Mr. Kelly, can you state your name?
Brandon Kelly.
Thank you. What are we doing?
Your Honor, I've had a chance to speak with the prosecutor. I spoke with Mr. Kelly yesterday. I was going to report to him this morning, but he wasn't able to be brought up. I was able to meet with him yesterday. I'd ask the court, I think we're kind of at an either or set or waive situation here. I would ask the court to adjourn this 1 week so I can have that conversation with you, Judge.
My next available date's the 30th. Probable cause conference will be set for September 30th, 2025, 9 AM.
Thank you, Judge. May I approach with a green sheet?
Yes, bond continued.
I'll come and visit you, Mr. Kelly. That was 9:30, correct? Judge?
Yes. Court calls case People versus Annie Oglesby.
Tina Sachs on behalf of Annie Oglesby.
Your name, ma'am?
Annie Oglesby.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm requesting a preliminary exam date. If you remember, Your Honor, there's another case that was set on the 30th for a preliminary exam, if possible.
Before who?
I do not know. I was on Zoom.
So she has another case set on the 30th?
Yes, and it's actually a companion case.
Got it. Miss Oglesby has another, and Miss Oglesby has another case on the 30th?
Yes.
Who is that before? Okay,
I'm sorry, who is it, people?
so you'll be ready on that? Would
Yes, Your
people have their witnesses available on the 30th?
We'll try.
All right.
Thank you.
Preliminary examination in person will be set September 30th, 2025 at 12 noon. That is before me.
And Your Honor, may I make a bond argument?
You may.
I'm still waiting.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor, at our last hearing, I made this argument that Ms. Oglesby now will be staying locally, so she will be able to test. She's been incarcerated since the night of the event reincarcerated after not testing. But now that we've confirmed that she will be staying in Pittsfield Township, she will be able to test with community corrections. And she has already started programming while here. So there is a plan in place.
I'm going to deny the request. I don't need a response. Understanding that she's got a preliminary examination coming up in 5 days, and I'll reconsider any request after that point.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bond will continue. Court calls the case of the People versus Louis Atkins.
Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple appearing on behalf of Mr. Atkins. Will you state your name for the record?
Larry Atkins.
Larry, okay.
Your Honor, we are asking
Just
for.
put a Y. No, I know you, it's not your fault. All right, go.
We're asking for an adjournment. We are completing some mitigation information that we'd like to propose to the prosecutor's office, if we could have some time to complete that.
Probable cause conference, October 16th. Will that be enough for you?
I hope so.
All right, October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. bond continue. Thank you. Larry. Court calls the case People versus Johnny Bankhead Williams.
Yeah, is that on behalf of the people?
Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple appearing on behalf of Mr. Bankhead Williams. Say your name for the record.
Johnny Bankhead Williams.
Thank you. Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment. We are missing video discovery still.
Got it. Probable cause conference, October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. bond continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Amanda Corwin.
Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Ms. Corwin, who's coming up to the podium now, Judge.
All right.
Amanda, can you state your name for the court? Amanda Corwin.
Thank you.
Judge, this is the date and time set for PCC. I was just recently retained by Ms. Corwin, and I will need some time to obtain discovery and review it with my client. So we would be asking for an adjournment of the PCC. And I do have a green sheet.
All right. That objection, probable cause, October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Bond continue. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Court calls case People versus Roderick Bates.
The public defender cannot be carried out on behalf of Mr. Roger Bates, who is approaching. Mr. Bates, state your name for the record, please.
Robert Bates.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we would like to set this matter for preliminary examination.
Discovery is complete.
To my knowledge, Judge, yes.
Have their witnesses available on the 7th.
And Judge, if I can address bond briefly, please.
Preliminary examination in person will be set October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Fresh Hour. Yes, as to bond.
As to bond, Judge, Mr. Bates is currently in custody because he failed to appear for his last probable cause conference. And prior to this, he had been coming to court and he had not missed a date. I thought I had the date of his last hearing written down. 2 hearings ago, he came to court late. And his case was called and then a bench warrant was issued. We submitted a request for a bench warrant recall. However, once that recall was granted, I don't think that Mr. Bates received the next date for his hearing, which subsequently caused him to miss the last probable cause conference date. I spoke with him and I put on my Judge Simpson hat.
My phone was off.
Pardon?
We did not
My
have.
cell phone was off and I didn't get an email or nothing.
So we did not have any contact information for him, well, any working information at the time.
Go ahead. I'm hearing your argument.
So, Your Honor, I put on my Judge Simpson hat and I asked myself.
Wow. Wow, you have fun?
I borrowed it from Mr. Brown.
Oh,
I said, what would Judge Simpson?
He has what? What would Judge Simpson?
That's correct, yes.
Yeah. Okay. We have bracelets for sale. Anyway, go ahead.
So I asked my client, Your Honor, all of the questions that I could anticipate the court asking him. He does take responsibility.
No, I got more.
I'm sure.
Okay.
We can never, we'll never meet that standard, but I tried my best, Your Honor. And he took responsibility. He said that he tried to contact our office. He was contacting the attorney who he had worked with originally. Obviously, that was not the attorney on the case. They did not receive that information. However, I informed him that our number I gave him our number. I told him that any attorney in our office would have been able to help him with that information. He does now understand. He doesn't have a criminal history to my knowledge, Your Honor. And the only reason that he's got this bench warrant was because we were not able to get in contact with him. Prior to this, he had been to all of his hearings until somehow that mix-up happened.
I have 2 questions.
Yes, Your Honor.
First question is that hat that Mr. Brown let you use?
Right.
Did it have a block M on it or a Maryland
Maryland.
Okay, all right. So just check it. You had to check, really?
No, I knew it.
Okay. The other thing is that I'm trying to figure out. When did you submit the request?
I believe it was submitted the next day or that day. He indicates that he came to court. They had informed him that the bench warrant had already been issued, that he had missed his court date. And then that request was submitted at that time. Let me grab it.
Do we see that?
Oh, it's the 21st.
Was it on the 21st?
I was supposed to be here and I was out late for it.
I show the protocol. Same day.
So from the 22nd, it was canceled that same day.
Yeah.
Because of that, and then it was reset to August 7th.
Yes.
Yeah, and I got no notice.
On August
He
7th.
did not appear on August 7th, Your Honor.
Response from the people.
I'm going to leave it up to discussion of the court. Secretary, I think we would explain for the hearing what had occurred. So I will leave it up to discussion.
She was just bouncing that off to see, well, we think this will work. Thank you, Ms. Douglas. This previous bond was $25,000 personal charges. Okay. Given all of that, I will reinstate defendant's bond at a $25,000 personal recognizance bond so that he can be released. So I'll grant the motion. You understand that, sir?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
And Your
When
Honor,
are
can
you
we get
supposed
the,
to come back to court?
Oh, I will show up every time.
when?
When? Don't give him a hint.
Yes, Judge.
You said the 7th, right?
I dare you not to show up if I'm letting you out. October 7th, 9 a.m.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Court calls the case, People versus Matthew Brown.
Here is appearing again on behalf of the people.
Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Mr. Brown, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Brown, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Yeah, Matthew Tyler Brown.
Thank you.
Judge, this is the date and time set for PCC. There is still some outstanding discovery. We have had some discussions about that discovery and about specifically what is missing and our plan for getting me that discovery. So given that, we would be asking for an adjournment of the PCC so that I can ensure discovery is complete.
All right, would the 9th be enough time for you to get the information?
I would think so. Would the 9th be enough time?
I hope so. What she's looking for is not in our possession, so we need to request it from the agency.
All right, I'll give another week on that. October 16th, he's not in custody. So October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Bond continue.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Court calls the case, People versus Eric Brackman.
Trevor made up for the people here on.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Plug Senator Davia Lieb on behalf of Mr. Brackman, who is standing to my right. And Your Honor, we are waiving today. Mr. Brackman, if you could sign.
Your name, sir?
Eric Brackman.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, we are waiving with an agreement that they will not be adding a habitual.
Is that a correct statement from the people?
Your Honor, I didn't hear that last statement.
We are waiving with an agreement, you'll not be adding the habitual.
That's true. I do believe that the defendant needs to be arraigned on the amended.
That is true.
On the added count two.
As well as the amended count 1, Your Honor.
Okay, have you seen that?
I have, and I've reviewed it with Mr.
Wait,
Brackman, and we do
that.
Yes, Your Honor.
And how does your client plead to?
We stand muted this time.
I'll indicate defendant arraigned none. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor, and we will not be adding the habitual.
Sir, you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed them.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you'll not have that hearing, you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, Your Honor.
People also waive their right.
Yes, sir.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on both counts.
Your Honor, we acknowledge receipt of the information, waive formal reading and stand mute.
Defendant every way formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
October 9th at 1:30, Judge Slay.
October 9th, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Slay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond will continue. Thank you. Okay. Court does call the case of the People versus Malachi Harris, AKA Malachi.
Christina Costantino on behalf of Malachi Harris. Mr. Harris, can you please state your name for the court?
Malachi Harris.
I told you that's what.
Hands out of your pocket. Yep, you're good.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we have reached a resolution in the case, but we do need a bit more time just to facilitate some plea paperwork.
Okay.
So we would be asking for just a brief adjournment of the PCC to accomplish that.
October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond.
Thank you,
All
Judge.
right. Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Darrell Frederick. No, they're writing on the front of the files.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Frederick on all matters, Your Honor, that being one.
Yes, thank you. Your name, sir?
Darrell Frederick.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, we are just asking to set this matter for preliminary examination. My understanding, Your Honor, in talking with Ms. Douglas, is that there potentially might be an outstanding video. We do understand that that's not going to be reason for an adjournment should we go to PE and not have that.
Said it correct. I,
Correct, Your Honor.
We
We
can
have
work on
video
that.
stills,
We
but
can work
not
on that.
video. I have requested a video. This is actually the second time we requested it, but there are video stills that were turned over to defense, but I am trying to see if we can get the video itself.
all right. Okay, I'll set it, but there's that understanding that that would not be the basis of an adjournment. That
Thank you, Your Honor.
video outstanding. People would have their witnesses available to 7.
I'll write an order for that, okay?
Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Perry. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, would the court consider an order for release to treatment if I were to send one in on behalf of Mr. Douglas? Or Frederick, I'm sorry.
What is my response typically?
Generally, yes, Your Honor.
Brown's hat.
Generally, yes, Your
What
Honor.
would I say to that?
I just wanted to say that on behalf of my client, Your Honor.
Okay, I will sign an order for release.
Thank you. I will get that in today, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Court does call the case of People versus Michael T. While I wait, sir, Mr. Killowald has just arrived, so we'll call your case momentarily.
Christina Costantino, appearing on behalf of Mr. Teague. Mr. Teague, can you state your name for the court?
Mike T. Thank you.
Judge, I was just I recently became involved in Mr. Teague's case. So I would be asking for an adjournment to obtain discovery and have conversations with my client.
October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Court calls case of the People versus Alua Gillis.
And send on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
An Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Ms. Gillis, Your Honor.
Your name?
Hello, Gillis.
All right. She's waving.
She is waving, Your Honor. If we could briefly approach, I just have something that I need to talk to the court about real quick.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Record should reflect that we had a brief bench conference in this case. All right. She's waiving preliminary examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Gillis,
Yes,
you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination.
correct.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
Correct.
You understand you will not have that hearing and that you will proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yep.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. People also waive their right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on a single count.
Your Honor, we acknowledge receipt of information, waive formal reading, stand mute at this time.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
October 7th at 1:30 with Judge Cummings.
October 7th, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Cummings.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, if I could address bond.
Yes.
Your Honor, it came to my attention that on September 19th, the defendant attempted to call the victim once and got voicemail, and then called the victim again and left a voicemail saying, "Drop the stalking allegations. I never stalked you, dude. I care about you and you're a really important person in my life." I have concerns given that she has multiple previous convictions for stalking the same victim and is back again stalking the same victim, and now is calling that victim from jail. So at this time, I would ask that her phone privileges be revoked.
Your Honor, we're not gonna object to that at this point, because at this point, I think that would protect my client's interests.
Defendant's phone privileges are hereby ordered revoked. This time, in all other aspects, her bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case People versus James Williams.
Trevor may vote for the people, Your Honor.
Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the court?
Yes, ma'am. James Henry Williams III.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, we have We have had some discussions concerning negotiations, but we do need some additional time for further negotiations in this case. So we would be asking for an adjournment of the PCC.
That objection, October 16, 2025, 9 p.m. bond continued.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Nicholas Strunk.
Morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Strunk. Mr. Strunk, could you please state your name for the court?
Nicholas Strunk.
Your Honor, we're asking to proceed to exam. Discovery is complete to my knowledge.
All right. People have their witnesses available on the 7th. All right. Preliminary examination in this matter in person will be set October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case, recall the case of the People versus Robert Greenshields.
Trevor Maison for the people.
Ready, Rob J. Cole on behalf of Mr. Greenshields. Mr. Greenshields, would you state your name for the record, please?
Robert Claude Greenshields.
I have before me a plea form that indicates that the defendant would be pleading guilty to an added count to abuse of cocaine, the 1-year offense. Upon his successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement. However, there is the sentencing judge waiver box is checked, but it's a 1 case, so it's mine.
Judge, just a little bit of background. This was scheduled for 3 o'clock. I guess Otsego Jail didn't realize that. They have had him on at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
They were very gracious yesterday. They allowed me to talk to Mr. Greenshields. I went over his rights. Obviously, I don't have a signed waiver, but he understands his rights. He wanted to resolve this matter, pleading to the misdemeanor, and I appreciate the prosecutor's offer. So that being said, we have a plea agreement. It pleads to the misdemeanor of cocaine use, and the felony would be dropped. Is that a correct statement, Mr. Greenshields?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Greenshields, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name again for the record, sir.
Robert Greenshields.
All right, sir, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of use of cocaine. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And understanding that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You went over an advice of rights form or your rights with your attorney, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you understand that because of a trial, you're giving up certain rights that I want to make sure that you understand. You're giving up your right to call witnesses to speak for you at trial or to have this court compel their attendance. You're giving up your right to see, hear, and question all witnesses against you at trial. You're also giving up your right to be a witness for yourself or to remain silent, not have that silence used against you. And you're giving up your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Of your own free will?
Yes.
All right. And because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
July 6, 2024, at the location of Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, did you have cocaine in your possession?
Yes, Your Honor.
Had you used it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you know what you were using was cocaine?
Yes.
All right. Sir, I do have to advise you, if between the time of this plea and the time of your sentencing, you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, that any evaluation or recommendation in this case, the court would no longer be bound by. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is counsel aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right. And have I complied with the court rule, and would it be proper to accept this defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count two. Count one is dismissed.
Judge, it's possible for an immediate sentence. He's going to be.
Anything is possible.
With you, yes,
It's
I
whether-
understand that. What-
Hello,
Judge, I
You're
really
just
do.
gonna try to butter me up, so I'll do it.
Just a
No.
little bit, yeah. Do you being the considerate and kind judge you are, he's gonna be released at a sentence in
Have you
Otsego.
worn the Simpson hat?
Pardon me?
Nothing. You weren't here. Go ahead.
He's gonna be sentenced in that county October 9th. I'm wondering if you would consider me.
On what kind of case?
I didn't get that far with him. What are you being sentenced on October 9th for?
Possession.
A felony possession?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So you don't be any objection to the court. How long have you been in?
Since August 6th.
So I got, what, about 30?
Your Honor, the defendant was out on bond in that case at the time he committed this offense, and I think there's more wisdom in waiting to see what Oswego County does with him on the felony charge before sentencing him here.
Why?
Because that was a felony narcotics case, and this one was as well, and if he wasn't to get the appropriate sentence up there, I would be recommending probation down here potentially.
You don't think they're gonna put him on probation?
I don't know what they're gonna do.
Again, Judge, you being the considerate judge you are, I'm sure you'll.
Well, I would, I mean, if there weren't an objection, I'd immediately sentence him because I think they're gonna put him on probation because it's a felony case, but.
Well, I appreciate the
prosecutor
offer they
seems to
gave.
think otherwise, so. I'll just add this to my docket on what date. Set it for sentencing, October 8th.
Judge, can we go past that? I'm in trial October 6th with Judge Kunke. Can we go the weekend?
You two are wearing on me.
Judge, I understand. This is all new. I thought it was gonna be here at 3 o'clock, but that being said, can we put it out a little ways?
So you just threw that back at. What's my next date after? Will that work for you? October 22nd?
I'm sure that would be good.
Sarah, I'll set your sentencing for October 22nd, 2025. Well, when are you sentenced in the circuit court?
October 9th.
9th? All right. So October 22nd, 2025, 12 noon.
Judge, I'm just asking, does he have to, do I need to get him probation phone number so he can contact them, obviously? So they have a report for him, for you? Or we, you don't know?
Well, we'll let probation know where he is. And I think they'll try to reach out and make contact.
Okay, thank you for your
All right.
consideration and the prosecutor. Thank you.
Fine, continue.
I'll be talking to you, Mr. Green Shields, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Let me know what happens after October 9th.
Let everybody know. If you get probation, then we wasted my time. Court calls the case, People versus Anna Gunderson. Wow. That was, well, yeah, that's sort of scary. I mean, not you. Well, yeah, you. It just like you popped out. I didn't know you were there. You didn't.
Very seedy.
Yeah, I know. You need to tell me where over what it is. Thought that was a deal, Alan. All right.
Ready, Judge. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Gunderson.
Your name, ma'am?
Anna Gunderson.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. My understanding is Ms. Gunderson has a violation in circuit court as well. We're going to try and get her into some treatment. So we're asking for a brief adjournment to track both cases together and figure out a resolution.
When is
She was
that?
up yesterday for arraignment, so I'm guessing it's about 2 weeks. It will be only about 2 weeks out. So if we go 3, that should be fine.
So if I set this for the 16th, you'll know what has happened.
Yes, Judge.
Any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference in this matter will be adjourned to October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
Thank you, Judge. I will prepare an order for treatment if there's not one in the file.
I'm not signing it. Just because it's Feaster. No, I will sign it, of course. Court does call the case, People versus. They're writing's getting like mine. Awani Abuka.
Trevor Maybell for the people here.
Good morning, Your Honor. Justin Zaid appearing on behalf of Mr. Abukaf, who is present and consents to appear via Zoom. Mr. Abukaf, can you say your name?
Auni Abukaf.
Your Honor,
Thank
I
you.
was just recently retained on this matter. I believe we're up for the first PCC. We're asking for an adjourned PCC date. I believe we have all discovery, but yes,
All right. Will October 16th work for you, sir?
certainly.
All right. During the probable cause conference, October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you very
All
much.
right. Thank you. Court does call the case of the people versus Damon Harris.
Assistant Public Defendant Nicholas Bukovich on behalf of Mr. Harris.
Your name, sir?
Damon Harris.
Thank you.
I
Welcome back, counsel.
I know, it's my first time.
It's been a minute.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, and at this time, we'll be sending this matter for preliminary examination.
Both-
To my knowledge,
both
all
cases?
Yes, in both cases. To my knowledge, all discovery is complete.
And would the people have their witnesses available on the 7th?
Your Honor, when it's appropriate, may I address bond?
It's a trick question. Preliminary examination in these matters will be set in person October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Perry in both matters. Yes, that's about.
Yes, Your Honor. In both matters, I'd be asking for reconsideration of a reduction in bond to a personal reconnaissance bond. Mr. Harris is a father to an 8-year-old daughter who he's been even assisting and taking care of from being in custody. He actually had to sign off some documentation with the assistance of my office to allow her to be able to go to school. She's currently under supervision of his sister. He would be able to reside locally with his sister if released. He does have gainful employment lined up also if released. So at this time, Your Honor, I'll be asking for consideration of a PR bond in both matters. I do know he does have a matter in the 14A3, 14A4 district court that he does have a bond on, but he believes he'll be able to get asked for that bond to be reduced at that next court date as well.
When is that next court date?
I believe it is October 6th, Your Honor.
But that bond's in place. What is that bond?
$2,000 cash surety.
At this time, we're gonna do it, I guess, backwards, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deny the request for a bond reduction. Bond in these matters will continue since these are set for the 7th. If that's gonna be on the 6th, you can see what you can do about that bond, and then you can address that with Judge Perry on the 7th.
Yeah, understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Court calls case People versus Tiger Moore.
Trevor Maybell for the people, Your Honor.
James Vitfelski on behalf of Mr. Moore, who is approaching. Please state your name.
Tiger Moore.
Your Honor, we are requesting an adjournment.
Where's the rest of his pants?
I got rained out, so it was mildew, so I didn't want to. I'm all wet.
He's homeless, Your Honor.
Okay,
his
that's
only
where
pants-
that happened. Oh, and you got rained
Can't
on.
wear 'em.
And so you took those off and got something else.
Right, cast them
Okay,
like water.
fair enough.
Best he.
I appreciate it. No, he gave me an answer. Nobody else ever gives me an answer. I appreciate it.
Your
He's
Honor,
forgiven.
thank you. We are still working towards a resolution. Mr. Mayville and myself had a conversation. We're asking for an adjournment.
All right. October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Court does call the case People versus Edward Harris.
Andrew Van is the people.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr.
What's wrong?
Nothing, Your Honor, I'm strong.
Hold on a second. He needs the hearing assist. Can you hear me, Mr. Harris? Can you hear me? Okay, great. Can you state your name for me?
Edward Harris.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're just asking for an adjournment of this matter so that we can see if we can get a plea on this case.
All right. Is this the only thing he's held on? I thought he was held on some other stuff.
Your Honor,
Yes. Thank you. He is under sentence. He's serving out a 1-year sentence. I believe his out date is in March, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. So what I will do is probable cause conference, October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Harris.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Theodore Edwards.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
David I. Goldstein appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Did he get rained on?
I'm sorry.
No. I'm sure it's.
Your Honor, we talked to the fashion police. They passed it, but just barely.
They didn't pass that. Go ahead, there's no telling.
Your Honor, we have
No telling what I'll do because I don't understand. it.
well, hopefully you'll
I'm
start
headed
by
to court, and then let me put those up and go. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little weird. Go ahead.
Your Honor, we have executed a waiver. We're waiving it.
Sir, you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
Yes, sir.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed.
Yes.
You understand you'll not have that hearing, you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Absolutely.
People also waive their right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on the single count.
Your Honor, we acknowledge receipt of a copy of the information. When my client waives further reading, stands mute, asks that a not guilty plea be entered.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
November 18th at 1:30 with Judge Cummings.
November 18, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Kunke. You gonna wear that same outfit?
No, I ain't gonna.
Oh, really? Why'd you wear it here?
Had to
Never
get
mind.
here on-
Don't even answer that because you're gonna get yourself in trouble. I haven't continued bond yet. Bond continue.
All right.
Next time, bring the whole with you. What? Sherbet. Court calls the case of People versus Evan Sherbet.
Andrew Banner.
Oh, they just signed. Is that him?
System bug sensor.
Sir, what is your name in the orange at Livingston?
Evan Sherbet.
Okay, that is him. Okay. Thank you, sir.
And Assistant Public Defender Dobby Leba on behalf of Mr. Sherbet. Mr. Sherbet, could you state your name, sir?
Evan Sherbet.
Okay, what are we doing?
Your Honor, I do have a green sheet. We're going to be requesting an adjournment for 30 days. Possible. Mr. Sherbet is scheduled to be released from the Livingston County Jail on the 15th, and he would be in a better position to provide some mitigation information at that time.
Any objection from the people?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You're set to be released on the 15th, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Probable cause conference will be adjourned October 30th, 2025. 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Paris Lester.
Senator Douglas for the people.
Mike Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Lester, who's here to my right. Judge, state your name, Mr. Lester.
Paris Lester.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I think we have this matter all but resolved. We just need to do the paperwork. If we could have a very brief adjournment, we'll be able to get that this matter cleared.
Is this the only thing holding him or something?
He is under sentence till January 16th on another matter.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned then to October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. bond continue.
All right.
Court does
Thank you.
call the case of the people versus Tammy Meredith.
Victoria Burton Harris again appearing on behalf of the people.
Miss Meredith is here.
She's here.
Yes.
You sent Cannon to help? Really?
She volunteered, Judge.
Yeah,
She'll learn.
Yeah, no, she was actually successful. All right.
David I. Goldstein appearing on behalf of the defendant. State your name, Tammy.
Tammy Meredith.
All right.
Your Honor, in this matter, we have executed a waiver of a preliminary examination. It's her intention to waive exam.
I don't have a problem necessarily doing that, but you saw our progress report.
Miss Burton Harris made it available to me this morning, Your Honor. I did discuss it with my client. She acknowledges that she did have a dirty test and that she did use cocaine on that occasion. She didn't test again because she frankly didn't have the money. She did indicate to me that she does go to the VA 4 times a week, is it?
About 4 times a week.
And they
VA?
test her there. So if she could sign if she could sign a release of information, she can test there and they'll provide that to community corrections.
2 things. First of all, if I had you tested today, would you be clean?
No,
No.
I'm being honest.
Why not?
Because I just kind of threw in the towel on this thing for a reason. Like this time of year is hard for me. I had a son that passed away, so kind of in depression a little bit, which means I spend more time at the VA because they keep a close monitor on me. So
And that's out on Fuller,
yes, at the VA hospital
and you go there 4 times a week.
for different appointments and stuff. But I have talked to one of my caseworkers about intensive outpatient, which means I will be there 4 times a week just for that, but which won't interfere with none of my other appointments because they allow us to bounce around in the hospital like that.
What branch?
Air Force,
How many years?
4.
And right now you're just struggling.
Yeah.
You're waiving your right to a preliminary examination.
Yes, sir.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
Yes, sir.
You understand you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, sir.
People also waive their rent. Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on count 1 with 2 filed. Oh, no. I got a receipt. Yes, count 1 with 2 filed.
Your Honor, my client and I we acknowledge receipt of a copy of the information. We waive its further reading. My client stands mute, asking a not guilty plea be entered.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea as to both counts. Pretrial in this matter will be set for
November 19th at 1:30 with Judge Conlon.
November 19th, 2025. 1:30 before Judge Conlon. All right. Here's what I'm going to do regarding your bond. Mr. Goldstein will tell you that my normal course would be that I would incarcerate you. I'm not going to do that.
I watch you on TV.
So you know what I do.
Wave to the camera.
No. And it's Meredith, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do that because you're doing things that you need to do at the VA. So probably should, but I'm not going to. I'm going to trust you. All right. And you're going to go up before Judge Conlon. So if you don't do the right thing, then If it didn't happen here, it's gonna happen there.
Well understood.
Okay. All right. And as I say to every veteran that I know, thank you very much for your service.
You're welcome.
I am always aware I get to do what I get to do because of people like you.
Thank you.
All right.
You still teaching at Washtenaw? I had your class.
You did?
Yeah.
When?
I graduated from Washtenaw in 2015. So it was some years prior to that.
Prior to that?
Yeah, because you was at the old court. We went over there for X credit.
Got it. Yeah, that was a long time ago. How was I as a professor?
Great.
Thank you.
Remember,
All
he
right.
changed his
So in
mind.
that case, bond continues.
Judge, I sent her over to Community Corrections to sign a release of information.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Court calls the case People versus Gerald McKinney.
Allison, on behalf of the people. Listen, Public Defender Hannah Apple appearing on behalf of Mr. McKinney, who's approaching now. Mr. McKinney, will you state your name for the record?
Gerald McKinney.
Your Honor, we're asking that these matters be set for preliminary examination.
Discovery is complete.
To our knowledge, yes.
People have their witnesses available the 7th.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Fresh Hour. Bond will continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls the case of the People versus Jermaine Mills.
Andrew Banish.
David I. Goldstein appearing on behalf of the defendant. I'll state your name, please.
Jermaine Mills.
Your Honor, Mr. Banis and I have been discussing resolution, so the court is aware there are 2 misdemeanor charges pending against Mr. Mills in the 15th District Court, which arise out of the same course of conduct. If you can give us about 3 weeks, we can get a global resolution on all the matters.
Probable cause conference, October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond will continue. Thank you, sir. Court calls the case of the People versus Maxwell Nowak.
Mr. Phelps for the people.
Hey, Judge, Marshal Priester, Assistant Public Defender. On behalf of Mr. Nowak. Please state your name for the record.
Maxwell Noack.
Thank you, Judge. I did meet with my client yesterday. We did discuss this matter. I believe we'd like to set this matter for preliminary examination. I do believe discovery is complete.
People have their witnesses available the 7th.
We'll try for that date, Your Honor.
All right. Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Perry.
I have one thing, Judge. My client would like to go to treatment. Do I ask for that after the exam or before the exam? What's the best way to do that for?
Like he just showed up here. But he'd like to go to inpatient treatment,
yes.
So you would just need if you file an order with me for release
Yes,
to inpatient.
he indicates that he is on parole with MDLC.
Right, that's what I
And
was
his-
I do think something.
And his agent wants to send him to inpatient treatment, but she can't do that because this case is holding him. So.
Oh, I got you. So so that order would be a little bit different, but if you just send it over indicating that those particular facts, I still won't have an objection to signing it if they want to send it through.
Thank you, Judge. I'll get that prepared and send the draft over.
At this point, bond will continue.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Stephen Olazewski. Olazewski, I think. Oh, hold on. Apparently that last case we cleared the side of the courtroom. See ya. Your name?
My name is Stephen Olszewski.
Olszewski.
David
I looked at it and I said, it sounds different. But go ahead.
David I. Goldstein appearing on behalf of the defendant. Your Honor, Well, we have discussed the matter, let's put it that way, and we do need some more time because there's some medical records I have to get. So we're asking for an adjournment.
Is that you?
No, that was not me.
No, not you.
Oh, sorry.
Not on this earth.
He'd have been running out the door, Your Honor. Could have been him.
Probable cause conference. You've got to get medical, right? So, yeah.
The 16th will be fine, Your Honor.
You think it'll work?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Your Honor, there is one minor issue with regard to the bond. The drug testing was ordered, and he has been doing the drug testing. However, he has discussed with the people where he tests, if he could do swabs rather than urine tests. They've indicated they had no problem with it, but we had to get permission from you.
Any objection from the people in terms of that? Everybody's just looking around. Oh, you're just, okay.
Haven't had a chance to discuss this ahead of time. If that is something that's deemed okay with community corrections, I'll leave it in your discretion.
All right, well, I'll let people check with community corrections, have them send a communication to us to prepare an order. I'm not gonna have a problem.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks for reading.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bond, and continue with the protest. Court calls case of the people versus Evangelist Patterson.
And then on behalf of the people,
Assistant Public Defender Davi Leba on behalf of Mr. Patterson, who stands to my right.
Your name, sir?
Landis Patterson.
And Your Honor, today we are requesting an adjournment in order to continue some negotiation. I did send a mitigation report to Ms. Zenda. I'm not sure if she's had a chance to review that yet.
Probable cause conference, October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you. I did also want to address bond if possible.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Mr. Patterson is very eager to be released. He would like to get back to his job and care for his children. We'd be asking for a personal bond or a small cash bond with a tether. He has recently completed the Dawn Farm program in the jail.
He has?
Yes.
Yes.
Is anything else holding him?
Not to my knowledge, Your Honor.
Responding to people?
Your Honor, at this point, I would object, given that he failed to appear on this case back in 2022. And has finally come back around. I would ask that bond remain as set. This is a case involving RNOs in which he had to be carried, tased, etc. So I mean, at this point, I would ask that bond remain as set, given that he failed to appear years ago. And I would have concerns that he would return to court given that.
I needed that. I have nothing further, Your Honor.
How did he come back into custody?
Mr. Patterson?
Did I come back to custody?
You got picked up.
Yeah, I got picked up.
Yeah, so if you hadn't gotten picked up, the time you failed to appear in 2022, we still wouldn't see you, right?
I was saying release for the bond to tether.
Pardon?
I was saying like release to tether or with the bond tether.
You want to tether?
Yes.
Yes.
So that and you can disappear? No.
No, I'm saying
Motion for bond reductions denied, bond.
It's on the 9th, 32nd.
Thank you.
Because that's the next available date.
Court calls the cases of the people versus Man Davis. All 4 cases.
Ashley Lonnie Fellows for the people.
And Ed Rodriguez on behalf of Man Davis in 1167 and 1367.
And Assistant Public Defender Chinazi Carey. I can really, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Mann on the other charge.
We got a story for you, Judge.
I'm sure you do, because Mr. Davis is not here.
He is not, but he may be at the hospital. I understand there may be a bond violation in the public defender case, and the battery.
Maybe at what hospital?
So, Your Honor.
Because you're looking at Ms. Akinrule.
Well, she knew the hospital.
She's the one that told you that?
She told me. I thought it was a good
story. You just sit down.
I thought.
Go ahead, Ms. Akinrule.
Your Honor, we have not been able to make contact with Mr. Davis. However, based on the bond violation, the GPS tether, I think the last place that it reported was at Trinity Hospital.
I recall seeing that. But we don't know if he's there now.
We do not, Your Honor. We do not. I'd like to see if I can send a social worker, investigator, or somebody over there, but obviously they won't give us much information over the phone because.
Here's what I'll do in each of these cases. I'll issue bench warrants, 10,000 cash surety. I will have those warrants issued. Today's what day? I'll have those warrants issued the 30th. That will give you some time to do whatever.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case People versus Thierry Reynolds. Thierry Reynolds.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Ballinger on behalf of Thierry Reynolds, who approaches, Your Honor.
Your name?
Thierry Reynolds, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, we are just asking to set this for preliminary examination. Prior to doing so, Your Honor, I just wanted to make the record and that my client was offered and has rejected the following plea, that being if he were to plea, it would have to be up in circuit. That would be a plea to count 1, that's an R&O, dismiss count 2, dismiss count 3, and an added count 4 of attempted R&O. My client has rejected that. He wishes to set for preliminary examination at this time.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Discovery is complete then.
To the best of my knowledge, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available October 7th.
I believe so, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person will be set October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court does call the case People versus Jacob Halfacre.
And advantage to the people.
Your Honor, Michael Vincent on behalf of Jacob Halfacre, and may we approach? Over the
The
prosecutor.
client doesn't want to come out. Okay, come on, approach.
If I knew the answer to that.
What? Oh, you'd like, come on.
All right.
Okay, we're back on the record in the Halfacre matter. Mr. Halfacre isn't going to participate. I'm not going to, of course, issue a bench warrant. I'll just adjourn his competency hearing. I'll adjourn it to October 30th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case of the People versus William Riddle.
That is on behalf of the people.
Right down there.
Motion, please, to Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Riddle. Mr. Riddle, please state your name for the record.
William Michael Riddle.
Thank you, Judge. I've spoken to Mr. Riddle. I've reached out to the people. My understanding is Mr. Riddle would like this matter set for preliminary examination, and I believe all discovery has been complete.
And would the people have their witnesses available on the 7th? Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Perry.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Bond will continue. Thank you. Court does call the case of the People versus Ilana Bellows.
People.
Assistant Public Defender, Cedric, I can move you. Ms. Bello. Your Honor, is it possible for us to pass this matter? We have reached a resolution and I was still working on drafting. You want us to approach?
Reached a resolution.
With the people, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, depending on the nature of that resolution, it's gonna depend on whether or not I can participate. I stated what can be a conflict regarding this particular. And
Okay.
hello, Ms. Bellows.
Oh.
And so, depending on what it is, if it's not something that council believes would cause any problem, it certainly is not going to be for sentencing at all. But then you guys can wait and I can handle whatever resolution.
Should we approach and let the court and let your honor know so we can decide?
Yeah, and then I'll pass the matter.
Okay.
Why don't you approach?
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Derek Riles, who approaches.
Your name, sir? Derek Riles. Thank you.
And Your Honor, we are just asking to set both of these matters for preliminary examination at this time. To the best of my knowledge, discovery is complete.
People have their witnesses available the 7th.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Fresh Hour on both cases.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, bond continued. Got one more to do. Court does call the case of the people versus Charles Blakely.
Trevor Maybell for the people, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Stephanie Cannon, on behalf of Mr. Blakely. Mr. Blakely, could you please state your name for the record?
Charles Edward Blake.
And Your Honor, we are going to ask that these matters be set for exam.
Don't have a problem, but you may want to, we're going to have to address his violations.
What about intake?
You have to do one. You have to do it at community correction.
Okay.
Mr. Allen.
Your Honor,
yes.
And to be clear, he can go do the intake. My client is willing to walk over there now and do an intake. He's actually hard of hearing himself. So he has no problem doing this. He doesn't use, are you gonna test clean for the court?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't do drugs or anything like that. He has no problem doing this.
He hasn't reported, he's done nothing.
I was unaware of that aspect of what we're doing here today. My client, he has no problem working with you, the court, or community corrections on this, Your Honor. This is his first and only ever offense. He's not familiar with this process at all. He's willing to go over to community corrections. He'll test clean. He will do the intake. He'll make himself available. He calls me all the time. So this is not him trying to shy away from this court appearance or the process itself, Your Honor.
He needed to go to community corrections.
I understand that, Your Honor.
He hasn't gone over either, hasn't done intake, hasn't done the test, done nothing.
Are you employed? Can you hear the court first of all?
Yeah, I heard him. He said I did nothing.
Yes, yes.
But I wasn't aware. I have asked about that and I never got a response. So.
Are you working right now?
Yes, I am.
Full time?
Yes, I am.
At the Dundee engine plant?
Correct.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Your Honor, my client is a lifelong member of this community. He is fighting these charges, and I do believe hopefully that he will prevail on these charges. He works, he has a wife, he has a household that he takes care of. He is truly, and again, if he's tested, he's going to come back clean. He doesn't use drugs. He's not a drinker, so none of that is going to be a problem in this case.
I don't know that.
I understand.
Because he didn't go over.
Your Honor, he can go right now and come back and report it to the court.
He wants to set for exam.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary exam, the discovery is complete. Witnesses have will have their witnesses available on the 7th.
Yes, sir.
People, I meant to say. I'll set preliminary examination October 7, 2025, 9 a.m. As to his bond at this point, his bond is revoked. Maybe you can convince me of something else at some other point, but at this point, defendant's remanded.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Procopio Vitale.
People you're on. Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Vitale, who's making his way to the podium, Judge.
Oh, I have nothing. Go ahead.
Your Honor, there's a,
For adjournment.
oh, state your name, Mr. Vitale.
Procopio Vitale. Thank you.
Your Honor, there's a violation of probation in circuit court. I'm asking the court for a brief adjournment so I can see what's happening there. Also,
Is it set for a hearing?
It's set for October 2nd, Judge, with Judge Slay.
All right.
And we're also trying to explore a recovery court.
Okay. So I'll adjourn this to October 9th, 2025, 9.
All right, and
Bond will continue.
thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Tanya. Is it Zeki? I probably messed that all up big time.
Victoria Burton Harris, appearing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Bukovitz on behalf of Tanya Zarnicki.
Ma'am, can you unmute? And
We're trying to force it.
you're trying to force it. Got it. Can you state your name?
Tanya Lynn Zarnicki.
Okay. And I apologize about butchering your name. I have a nollie process where the people are dismissing.
No objection from the defense, Your Honor.
Case is dismissed.
Thank you.
On nollie process. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Taiwan felon.
Thoughts for people.
David I. Goldstein appearing on behalf of the defendant. May we approach briefly, Your Honor?
Yes.
Your Honor, briefly, we're asking for an adjournment till the 16th of October to have a we're working on a global resolution for all of his cases.
All right.
And
Go ahead. Record should reflect there's been a brief bench conference. I will adjourn the probable cause conference October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Your Honor, the only thing that's holding him at the present time, he has 2 other cases pending, but he's on a personal bond on both of those cases. One is a Washtenaw County felony, one is a federal felony. None of his charges involve any allegations of violence. They all involve possession of weapons, but there's never been an indication that he has ever used these weapons. He has a he's a lifelong resident of this county. He has no other ties to any other community. He does not have a violent history. And therefore, we think $150,000 bond in this case is excessive. I know I made the same argument last week, but I'm making it again because we are working toward a resolution. I indicated something at the bench that I think the court would consider.
All right.
And I do think the court heard this argument last week and recalls the concerns that people expressed specifically related to text messages that the defendant was exchanging related to the sale of firearms.
Yes.
And the concerns that have surrounding that. I don't have any indication that I'm aware of that has engaged in violence in the past, but I have concerns about firearms. They were being possessed and potentially sold. I would ask the court continue the bond as currently set.
All right.
I do understand that the 16th date was the date that Mr. Goldstein discussed with Mr. Panatra from my office, so that is a good date.
All right. So October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. I considered this issue before. I'm giving you the same ruling. I don't see that anything's changed. It certainly has not in this court's mind. Motion for bond reduction is denied. Bond will continue. Order. Court does call the case of the People versus Dominic Brewer.
Trevor Mayville for the people, Your Honor.
So finally, she's decided to do something today.
Good morning, Your Honor.
She's just running around, getting in everybody's way, but it wasn't anything. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ken Dadish on behalf of Mr. Brewer. Brewer, can you please state your name for the record?
Dominic Brewer. Thank you. Welcome back.
Thank you. You guys miss me?
You know, don't go far. I just said welcome back.
right.
Ellen missed you. I did.
Yeah, Ellen.
I didn't even know you were gone. Go ahead.
You noticed though.
All right.
What's the notice? Thank you.
All right, what are we doing?
Here's for plea, Your Honor.
Oh, there is a plea form. All right. The plea form indicates that the defendant is going to be pleading guilty to the charge of operating while intoxicated, second offense, the 1 year offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, count one would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
That's accurate, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. May I have him sworn?
Right hand, do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
State your name.
Dominic Brewer.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of operating while intoxicated, second offense.
Yes, sir.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $1,000 fine plus court costs. The court could order any rehabilitative services the court deems necessary, as well as community service. Court could also order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution, as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
You understand also that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Barr in the 14A2 District Court. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No, sir.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir. Tether now.
Okay.
Well,
It's not probation or. You're under the jurisdiction of any other court?
no,
Have you ever been to prison?
no, sir.
Then you're not on probation or parole. Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, sir.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, sir.
of your own free will,
Yes, sir.
and because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes, sir.
February 1st, 2025, at the location of Prospect Road near Cherry Hill Road in Superior Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
All right. Prior to operating that motor vehicle, did you consume intoxicating liquor?
Yes, sir.
What did you have and how much?
I had a couple shots of Bacardi, and I had just opened a Bud Light.
Bacardi and Bud Light?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what a combination. All right. Were you stopped by the police?
Yes, sir.
Why'd they stop you?
They say I went over the middle
Line.
The
They,
middle line.
some erratic driving?
Left to the middle of the lane.
Okay. And you're not disputing the right of the police to stop you in this case, are you?
No, sir.
All right. Were you ultimately arrested?
Yes, sir.
Were you taken to the hospital
Yes,
or
sir.
to the police station?
Both.
Well, or both. Did you go to the hospital?
Yes, sir.
Was there a blood draw?
Yes, sir.
And what were the results of that blood draw?
0.11.
There should be another number, but 0.110.
Oh, yeah.
1110, Your Honor, correct.
All right. Do you have any reason to dispute those test results?
No, sir.
All right. Had you previously been convicted on or about February 13, 2024 in the 14A2 District Court of operating while impaired and or operating while intoxicated on or about October 21st, 2024 in the 53rd District Court in Livingston County?
Yes, sir.
All right. Sir, I have to advise you that if I accept your plea, and if between the time of plea and the time of your sentence, in this case, you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, any sentence evaluation or any recommendation, the court would no longer be bound by. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements that have led to this plea?
No, sir.
No, Your Honor.
All right. And I'd also advise you, sir, that you could not withdraw your plea if you did that. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. And have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is so satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14A2 probation. Sentencing in this matter will be
October 14th at 10 a.m.
October 14th, 2025, 10 a.m. before Judge Barr. Bond with its conditions will continue. Right? Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of the people versus Jeffrey Busencher.
Jacob County for the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger, on behalf of Mr. Buckinger.
Bucking?
I don't know, Your Honor.
All right.
I'm just covering for Ms. Cannon, so.
All right. What? Never mind.
Yeah.
She just never.
Can you please state your name for the record?
Jeffrey James Buhinger.
Buhner.
Buhinger.
Buhinger.
Like there's no C.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry about
like
that.
it's- Oh, okay. Thank you. Because we both put you. All right.
Your Honor, we are just asking to adjourn this matter. My understanding is that Ms. Cannon is seeking discovery.
Oh, okay.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference in this case then will be adjourned. Is this the only thing holding him? Do we know?
I,
You do.
yes, Your Honor.
October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch with you.
Is there any chance that?
Your Honor, my client is asking to address bond. I'm not familiar with his case. I can just say that obviously this is the only case holding him. He's trying to get his bond reduced, or we would alternatively ask for a PR bond. Are you a member of this community?
Yes, and I just recently had a stroke and I'm having a hard time. That's all. Hard time.
Sounds like, Your Honor, his,
I feel like.
I'm going to say this, given the nature of the charges, CSC charges with an alleged victim under the age of 13,
home confinement?
any request for any change in bond, you'd have to do in writing and
Certainly.
your full motion on it. So at this point, to the extent that that was motion, that I'm going to deny the request. But
I will let Ms. Cannon know.
file that in writing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll get on that, okay?
Court does call the case people versus Mia Caruso.
Andrew Banas for the people.
Oh, she's got another one.
Kevin Daddish on behalf of Ms. Caruso, who's appearing to my right. Can you please state your name for the record? Mia Caruso.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're just going to be asking for a brief adjournment to start plea negotiations with prosecution.
That objection, probable cause conference, October 16th, 2025. 9 a.m. bond continue. Thank you, ma'am. Court does call the case of the people versus Ishmael Davis.
Assistant Public Defender Deputy Leba for Mr. Davis.
Your name, sir?
Ishmael Alexander Davis.
Thank you.
Hey, Your Honor, we are waiving preliminary exam.
Is that correct, sir? You're waiving your right to have a preliminary exam?
Yes, sir.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
Yes, sir.
You understand that you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, sir.
People also waive their right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on a single count.
Yes, could you sign that? Thank you, Your Honor. And Mr. Davis has also asked me if we would consider revising his bond to a personal bond in this matter.
Are you going to do the circuit court arraignment?
Yes, Your Honor, we will acknowledge receipt of the information, waive formal reading and stand mute.
Defendant never waive formal reading. Court will enter not guilty plea. Retrial in this matter will be set for
October 7th at 1:30 with Judge Cunningham.
October 7th, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Conkey. Esteban.
Locally.
Huh?
Do the job.
Mhm.
You have a job when you get out there.
I'll be trying to get in the training because I'm released the training.
He's hoping to get into treatment once he's released. He doesn't release to treatment at this time, but he believes that he'll be able to get into treatment a little bit faster if he's given a PR.
Others in 24 hours.
Really?
Yeah, and they also Judge Washington ordered a tether to be placed on me in 24 hours after getting off.
So he has another matter pending?
Yes, Your Honor, but that would be a misdemeanor.
What?
Yes, Your Honor, a misdemeanor in 14B.
But enough of a misdemeanor to have a tether,
Yes,
and he needs treatment.
yes.
All right, well, then he's going before Judge Kunke on this matter, and I think if she deems that appropriate, then that's fine. But at this point, I'm gonna deny any request for a change in bond. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus John Cassidy.
Assistant Public Defender, Chinaki Kyriakin Ruli, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. John Cassidy, who is a person. Mr. Cassidy, could you state your name for the record, please?
John Cassidy.
Your Honor, this is going to be a waiver. Mr. Cassidy has been accepted into the treatment court, the circuit court treatment court.
All right. Thank you. All right, sir, you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
Yes, sir.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
Yes, sir.
And you understand you'll not have that hearing, you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, sir.
People also waive their right. Preliminary examination having been waived, defendants bound over to circuit court on a single count.
Your Honor, we acknowledge receipt of the information. I just.
You lost there for a minute or what?
I have a mint in my mouth and I took a.
What?
And it just
What?
broke into
Oh,
pieces.
no, we'll wait. Fine. Jeez, I can
We acknowledge receipt of the information. Stand mute, asking the court to enter or not be a guilty plea on his behalf.
Defendant having waived for a reading, standing mute, court will enter not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
November 19th at 1:30.
November 19th, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Conlon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bond will continue. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of the People versus Nathaniel Lucas.
Ellen Zen on behalf of the people. Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple, on behalf of Mr. Lucas. Mr. Lucas, will you state your name for the record?
Nathaniel Reed Allen Lucas.
Thank you.
Yes, you may.
Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment of the probable cause conference. We are missing video discovery as well as the complaining witness released medical documents from the University of Michigan to the police, and we have not received those medical documents. from the
Okay,
discovery.
and that's gonna take a minute probably to get the medical through.
The way that the report read made it seem like the officers had them,
And it-
but they weren't attached to the report, so I'm not certain.
And not for retired, we don't have them as well, so I don't see if they have them or she just signed the release.
Yeah, I think something, even if they get them, there's something that may need to be done in addition, but, all right. Probable cause conference, October 16th, 2025, 9 AM. Hopefully we can get that all done then by then. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Court calls case People versus Antonio Cornelius.
Gordon Brown, Deputy Chief Public Defender, appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Cornelius, who appears by Zoom.
How long have you been over there?
What's that?
How long have you been over there?
I'm omnipresent, you know, I've been here all this time.
I'm omnipresent. Okay. We gotta talk about this hat. Anyway. Sir, can you please state your name?
Antonio Cornelius.
Thank you.
Your Honor, today's the date and time set for the probable cause conference. We are efforting to get Mr. Cornelius into the Kalamazoo mental health program. There's a packet we have to put together. We're working with the prosecutor's office. We're last in touch with Ms. Feltus, but I guess maybe Ms. Douglas will take that over. Who has this case now? Okay, yes. Ms. Feltus will probably continue.
What'd you say?
Ms. Feltus will probably continue to help us get the packet together. Right?
Why, Ms. Douglas doesn't like you and she won't help you?
I guess that.
Okay, all right.
Too many hats, too many hats. It's Cornelius. So we're trying to get the packet together to make sure he gets into the Kalamazoo mental health program.
Sounds like.
How much time do you need?
I think maybe 3 weeks. We have to send him the packet. He has to be evaluated. And I don't know what their schedule is like.
Well, he's out, so why don't I do this? Adjourn it out to October 23rd. Let that process happen, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. The rest are all in custody. I recall. Court calls the case People versus Christopher Minor.
Trevor Mayville for the people, Your Honor.
And on behalf of Mr. Minor, who is appearing to my right. Minor, can you please state your name for the record?
Christopher Minor.
Your Honor, we are going to be asking for an adjournment. I believe there is a pending case, so we'd like to wait for that for a potential global resolution.
All right, when is that case out?
Your Honor, I know that the defendant has a pending probation violation.
Oh, okay,
In the court.
but we don't know when. All right. I'll adjourn this out then. And that's the only, so that and this is holding him.
Okay, I mean, that's holding him in any case, but I thought that there was another case that hasn't been authorized yet that we were waiting on. I may have misunderstood APA memo.
October 16, 2025, 9 a.m.
Okay.
Give you a chance to-
Thank you.
Bond continued. All I have left, folks, are in custody, so we'll be going a while. Slow down the process a little bit. Court does call the case People versus Maurice Anthony. This is Miss Atkins release case. You can do this, Ballinger. Just come up to the podium and just put your name on it. I'll deal with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger.
This individual is rented out to another county, so he's someplace else.
Certainly. We would just ask for an adjournment for purposes of the writ then.
Oh, see, he followed right into it. Probable cause conference will be adjourned to October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
For what it's worth, I have enough trouble keeping a track of my own cases. so-
I know, but I thought you could do this one without, and you did it flawlessly.
Thank you. We try.
Court calls case People versus Megan Moses.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Bukovich on behalf of Ms. Moses, who is now approaching.
Your name?
Megan Moses.
All right. What are we doing?
At this time, Your Honor, we're waiving the preliminary exam. I do have a completed waiver here.
All right. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
You understand that a preliminary examination is a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it. Yes? You understand you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
I understand.
All right. People also waive the right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendants bound over to circuit court on a single count.
Yes, we are now as the receipt of the information. We'll be standing mute as to charges and asking the court into a not guilty plea.
Defendant name and waive formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for October 6th, 2025, 1:30, Judge Hamud.
No, this is a Judge case. I had Judge Conlon.
Pardon?
I had this as a Judge Conlon.
Let's see. I do have it as Conlon also. October 8th, 2025, before Judge Conlon. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus. Who is? Here?
Right? Yeah, no.
He's refusing?
Yep.
So I don't get to announce him?
I mean, I'm gonna hear it.
Oh. Court does call the case of the People versus Shaquille O'Neal Tubbs.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tell us for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Tubbs, Your Honor. My understanding is that, well, I will say candidly, my client refused to meet with me at the jail when I went to see him on Monday as well. Ms. Noveski has had prior contacts with him. She asked that I submit competency and criminal responsibility as a result of that. So we did do that for the court.
I will, I'm familiar enough with Mr. Tubbs. I feel comfortable signing those requests for evaluation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. The people we're going to request to be heard on bond, I'm not sure if the court will hear us, but the defendant being absent today, if this should come up.
Is an issue regarding bond.
I wanted to address bond and ask the court to consider denying bond. Count 2 is our robbery. I believe that bond could be properly denied. It's currently set at $1 million. It would ask to consider denying it.
Not without the defendant at least being here and notified that we would be addressing bond, because I'm not sure why he's not coming up. So that you're aware, Mr. Bellinger, I don't think. So I have 2 cases, but I don't have one set of orders.
Both case numbers should be on.
I see what you did. Okay, hopefully.
The CFP has been okay with that in the past.
Have they?
Yes, they have.
Okay, all right. Okay.
In fact, they've told me to do it like that before.
You just follow what they said?
I do.
It's a cooperative, yeah. All right, I'll order forensic evaluations in both of these cases. I'll set a competency hearing date for December 20, what? For Bellinger's birthday. Another Bellinger Day.
What's that?
23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Al Nielsen or Osorio Martinez.
And on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defendant Nicholas Bukovich on behalf of Mr. Osorio Martinez, who is now approaching.
Your name, sir?
Eddie Nelson, Osorio Martinez, sir.
All right.
At this time, Your Honor, we'll be setting this matter for preliminary examination. To my understanding, all discovery is complete.
If the people have their witnesses available on the 7th.
What is it? Just to get that.
Preliminary examination, October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Fresh Hour. Bond continue.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. They have them lined up out there or not. They do. Court does call the case of People versus Thomas Robson.
Trevor Mabel for the people, Your Honor.
And Assistant Public Defendant Nicholas Bukovich on behalf of Mr. Robson, who's now approaching.
Your name, sir?
Thomas Robson.
Thank you. What are we doing?
At this time, Your Honor, my client would like to set this matter for preliminary exam. To my knowledge, all discovery appears to be complete.
People have their witnesses available the 7th.
Yes, sir.
Preliminary examination in person will be set October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Perry. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of the People versus Derek Stewart. Okay, Evan?
Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple appearing on behalf of Mr. Stewart, who's approaching now. Mr. Stewart, will you state your name for the record?
Mr. Derek Stewart.
Thank you.
Your Honor, my information is that we are still awaiting placement at the Forensic Center for him to be restored to competency. The report I had was dated March of 2025, I think it was.
Right.
He was out of custody at that time. He was brought back in on a bond violation, but we're still waiting that information. I contacted the Forensic Center yesterday to see if I could get an update. I have not received a response yet.
Okay. Because we're on a competency review, basically. aren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
He was found incompetent but restorable.
Let's put this out to October 30th. If we figure out something before then certainly I can move that date around. But let's put it there so we don't lose track. October 30th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue. Thank you. Court does call the case People versus Lawrence Warren.
Alexander on behalf of the people.
Your name, sir?
Lawrence Warren, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Warren, Your Honor. Your Honor, we're asking the court to adjourn this probable cause conference so I can have more time to discuss it with Mr. Warren.
Is this the only thing holding him?
No.
Got it.
That's correct, Your Honor. I don't know if those are, looking on XGL, I don't know if those are things that that they'd necessarily pick them up on, but they are listed as.
October 16, 2025, 9 a.m. bond. Oh. Really me. Yes, go ahead.
It's come to my attention that the defendant has tried to call the victim, but which didn't answer 14 times from his own pin to listed in the range. So at this point, I would ask that his phone be removed.
Mr. Gaddy.
Your Honor, I was made aware of that this morning. I haven't seen any of the paperwork on that, but so I'm not able to fully respond.
All right. I'll continue his bond as previously set. However, his phone privileges are at this time revoked. Certainly, defendant may ask for a hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor. And in terms of a potential release to treatment, I have discussed with the people there, not opposed to that. I'll prepare an order and see and submit that to the court.
All right.
Thank you.
Very good. Court does call the case of the people versus Kerwin Newberg.
Andrew Danis to the people. Real on behalf of Mr. Newberg, who is approaching the podium and will be standing to my right. Mr. Newberg, once you get up here, please introduce yourself to the court.
Really? Is it that hot out? That's a third pair of shorts.
Right, he's.
Huh? Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Judge. I didn't mean to interrupt the court. No, Judge, he's on the job right now. He came here during his lunch break and he's about to head right back and get back to work. Hands on your pockets. Yeah.
Kyron Newberg. Okay, I'll let it go.
I'll give him a stern talking to after we get out of the court, Judge.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
I mean, by my standards.
No, you're going to say that for the record. I get it. Okay.
And for Judge, we're just asking for a brief adjournment at this time.
All right. Probable cause conference, I'll adjourn it to October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Talk to you real quick.
Court calls the case people versus Kwame Edwards.
And on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Edward Drukas on behalf of Kwame Edwards.
Your name?
Kwame Edwards.
Thank you. What are we doing?
Your Honor, at this time, discovery, to my knowledge, is complete. We're asking for a preliminary exam.
And would the people have their witnesses available to 7?
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person will be set October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour. Bond will continue. Okay, young man. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the people versus Sean Lambert.
Jacob Kemp for the people, Your Honor.
Carolyn Foster Tucker on behalf of Sean Lambert. Can you state your name?
My name is Sean Lambert.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're just requesting an adjournment to continue to review discovery.
That objection, probable cause conference will be adjourned October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case of the people versus David Davis.
Trevor Mazel for the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple appearing on behalf of Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, will you state your name for the record?
David Davis.
Thank you. Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment. We are working out some plea negotiations. I provided some information. Mr. Davis is in outpatient at Dawn Farms.
Oh, he is currently?
Yes, he is. I got a letter from them verifying what their recommendation was in the treatment plan, provided that to the prosecutor. So we're beginning that process.
Ready to October 16th,
Sure.
2025, 9 a.m. All right. Bond continue.
Thank you, Judge. We'll be in touch.
Court calls the cases of the people versus Benjamin Detlefs.
That's about the people.
Mike Danny, Assistant Public Defender with Mr. Della, who's making this. Your Honor, I've had a chance to discuss this matter briefly with APA Feltus. I think we're endeavoring to resolve this matter. I'd ask the court to adjourn it briefly so that we can continue talks. State your name for the record, Ben.
Benjamin Delos, Your Honor.
Thank you. October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you. Take care. I'll call you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case of the people versus Kyle Doe.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Doe, who is standing, am I right, Mr. Doe? Please state your name for the record.
Kyle Doe.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, at this time, we have reached a resolution in this matter. Yeah, I left at the, yeah.
All right. Want me to go back?
No,
I don't know. I have no idea where she's going.
I had to go get the rest of the paperwork, Your Honor. My apologies.
All right. The paperwork indicates that the defendant would be pleading guilty to an added count to malicious destruction of personal property, 200 to 1,000, the 1 year offense. On his successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. There is a sentence recommendation of HIDA with probation and no upfront jail. Although I can't bind, of course, the sentencing judge to that, I do see that as an agreement between the parties. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement. But I'll wait.
Your Honor, and I'm sorry because there's restitution involved. It's not on the form. And I was speaking with APA Baddis about it, but I'm just going to ask.
Is there an agreement regarding restitution?
That's the problem. The number has not been agreed on as of yet.
So that's why it's not on the form. It's not a condition of the plea, but there will be a restitution request at sentencing. But it's not a condition of the plea because I don't know the amount, so I didn't put it on the form.
And we would reserve our right to a hearing as to restitution, Your Honor.
Does your client understand everything regarding that?
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
We discussed restitution, yes.
I understand, Your Honor.
You understand that? Okay,
Yes.
I just want to make sure since it's not on the form and make sure that it didn't just come up. Let's have him sworn.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing. So help you God.
Yes.
State your name.
Kyle Doe.
Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of malicious destruction of personal property, 200 to 1,000. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration and $2,000 fine plus court costs. Fine could be increased at 3 times the value of the property that is destroyed or otherwise injured. If that's greater than $2,000, that would become your maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
All right. You also understand, sir, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Valvo in the 15th. You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Understanding all of that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind?
Yes, I understand.
All right. You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
This
form.
Yes, I signed.
All right. Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor. Thank you
All
for your
right.
time.
You'll see a copy on the podium. Look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights contained on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
I'm on probation right
No.
now. No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
You will be on probation after you plead. Right now, you're just on bond. So,
Okay, so I said no.
yes, so you
Has
did.
anybody promised you anything
No.
other than what we talked about today to get you to plead?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, Your Honor.
of your own free will
Yes.
and because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes.
between the dates of February 8th, 2025, and February 10th, 2025, at the location of 1400 East Medical Center Drive, what did you do that makes you think that you're guilty of this offense?
Well, multiple days took place where I threw drinks on the wall. I threw a drink on a poster. Then I went back, I spit on the poster.
All right. And these posters that you did that to, these belong to Michigan Medicine or the University of Michigan?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And so you didn't own those posters at all or anything like that?
I didn't own them.
Yeah, they weren't yours.
No, I didn't own them.
Okay. And was the total amount, the aggregate amount of the damage that you did, was that on these different days that you go about, was that in excess of $200?
Does that mean more than 200?
Yeah, was it more than what you did? Did it create more than $200 worth of damage?
Yes.
What kind of posters were these?
They were large. They were big. They were like, it was like a poster on the wall, like a doctor with a clipboard, but it was like real wide and long. It was like the size of the wood above you.
All that wood?
More like just one panel going across, not like the whole thing top to bottom.
And then in the poster there was gold, Miss Cannon?
Your Honor, that's why.
I'm trying to figure out how to get the $200.
They're not like posters that you just put on a dorm room. It's actually through the hospital hallway where they have all sorts of art and other things for the hospital, and these large posters with frames with printed pictures. And to replace that is going to be more than $200.
Your Honor, the initial estimate was over 2,000 from the University of Michigan.
So they were gold posters. That was the initial estimate that you got?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, if you want to see the photos, I can show you.
No, not really.
Okay.
All right, but I just want to be clear because he's describing them as posters. He's describing the size to me that there can properly be a stipulation that the value is over $200.
Your Honor, based on, my client is going to stipulate that the value is over $200. Is that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was more than 200.
All right. Sir, I do have to advise you that if I accept your plea, if between the time of the plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined in the Michigan court rules, you would not be permitted to withdraw your plea, and any sentence agreement or evaluation, the court would no longer be bound by. You understand that?
Does that mean that basically if I violate in any way?
Yes.
Yes, if you violate in any way, then, and so that might change what the court's going to do. The court's not bound by the HIDA or that other no upfront jail.
Yes,
Court would no longer be bound by that. And also because of that, you could not withdraw your plea. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And counsel, have there been any other plea promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea that were not stated?
No, Your Honor.
None, Your Honor.
And has the court complied with the court rule, and would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes.
And the court has, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 15th District Court probation. Sentencing in this matter will be
October 21st at 9 a.m.
October 21st, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Valvo.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Round will continue. Thank you. Thank you, Gary. Court calls the case of the people versus Sean Douglas.
And for Douglas, for the people, no relation.
Assistant Public Defender. Should not be carried. I can rule, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Sean Douglas. Mr. Douglas, state your name for the record, please.
Sean Douglas. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon.
Judge, we're requesting an adjournment. We're looking to do an intake with the 15th District Treatment Court.
Got it. Probable cause conference, October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
That's the 16th, right, Judge?
What did I say?
I heard.
Were you listening? Were you listening?
I was trying.
So that's a no? You were listening? October 16th. You hear that?
I heard it
You
loud,
heard it?
loud
Okay,
and clear,
good.
Judge.
October 16th.
Thank you.
Okay, 9 a.m. Thank you.
Judge.
Court calls the case, People versus Cartier Drains.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Bukovich for Cartier Drains, who should be appearing via Zoom. Mr. Drains, if you can unmute your mic and turn on your camera.
Drains. Oh, there he is. You need to unmute. There you go. State your name.
Cartier.
Cartier Drains. Okay.
Cartier Drains,
All right.
yep.
At this time, Your Honor, we're requesting adjournment. We shared some information with APA Burton Harris and APA Douglas that may be relevant to determining a resolution in this case. So we'll be asking for an adjournment.
October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. Case of the People versus Samuel Freeman.
Michael Caddy, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Freeman.
Mr. Freeman, can you state your name, please?
Yeah, Samuel Freeman.
Okay.
Your Honor, the people have made an offer in this matter. I'd ask for a very brief adjournment so I can go over that offer with Mr. Freeman and submit the appropriate plea paperwork. I do have the plea form from the people.
October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you. I'll give you a call, Mr. Freeman.
And you'll submit a green sheet to us.
Yeah, sure.
Court does call the case of the People versus Taiwan Griggs.
Griggs, Mr. Griggs.
Is that not your case? What, you came in yelling it's not yours? We can't get you up here on your own cases.
I thought you said Grace.
Grace?
Yeah, I did.
No, that's what I'm showing you at every moment.
Please extend it.
I said Griggs.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. My previous client is kind of confused, and so my apologies. Mr. Griggs, Your Honor. Stephanie Kane on behalf of Mr. Griggs. Your Honor, it came to my attention. I spoke with my client's guardian last night, understanding that he is currently being housed out of county and Garden City Jail. Yes. So I'm asking for an adjournment of this matter to locate my client.
Is there going to be any objection to an adjournment, or do the people wish a bench for?
Your Honor, in looking at Wayne County's Odyssey system, it does appear that Mr. Griggs has a resisting a peace officer causing injury charge along with a trespass. However, that case is from 2023. It looks like it actually is alleged to have occurred on the 26th of December, 2022. So I don't believe it's a bond violation. At least that offense, as I don't know why he's incarcerated in Wayne County. So I'm looking at court's discretion.
But you talked to his guardian?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm positive
Okay.
she's a good person.
You know what, Cannon? I'll give you an adjournment.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case of People versus Dustin Gunjack.
Have the order for the people.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Gunja, who's approached the podium. State your name.
Your name, sir?
Dustin Michael Gunjack, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. You're looking for an adjournment.
Yes, Your Honor. I've heard the date October 9th bandied about, if the court would consider that.
Can we waive
I've
that?
said a number of different dates. So why are you picking your
I thought
own?
I thought we were waiving it so it get transferred over to.
No, that's not where I was. Your Honor, I have gone over Mr. Gunjack's absolute right to have a preliminary examination, and apparently he wishes to waive it.
To do what?
To waive it.
You want to waive?
Yes, I'd like to be transferred to the felony court, sir. I don't want to waste the court's time.
No,
Don't
I'm not
say
wasting my
anything.
time. I get paid,
okay.
so I'm good.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that you've got everything you need to just, I don't like people making rash decisions about things that are going to affect their life. So I get concerned when you're telling me that's what you want to do, your attorney's thinking
Otherwise,
2 dates out, just a 2-week adjournment on it to obviously look into something. It wouldn't just be setting it. So, I mean, I'll do what you guys want me to do, but that's the only thing that concerns me. Why?
Your Honor, I have gone over with Mr. Gunjack, I believe in proper detail that he has the absolute right to a preliminary exam. He has the right to waive it, and he has the right to request that this court adjourn it. I had requested that the court adjourn it, but I'm now informed that he wishes to waive that exam, knowing that he has a right to do so and proceed to circuit court.
yes, Your Honor.
All right, wait. All right, young man, heard all that. What do you want to do?
I want to waive it.
You want to go up?
Yes.
Okay, you understand that you have an absolute right to a preliminary examination.
Absolutely, Your
You
Honor.
understand that at that hearing, people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and you committed them.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
And you understand that you will not have that hearing, that you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
That is what you want to do.
Absolutely.
People also waive their right. Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on count 1 with 2 and 3 following. Mr. Gaddy.
Your Honor, in terms of arraignment on the information, we would waive reading, stand mute, ask the court to and acknowledge receipt of that information.
And in every way, formal reading. Standing mute, court will utter a not guilty plea as to all 3 counts. Pre-trial in this matter will be set for
November 19th at 1:30.
November 19th, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Conlon.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Bond.
You have a great day.
Court calls case People versus Antonio Guyton.
Trevor Mabel for the people, Your Honor.
Hello,
Hey,
what's your name?
Antonio Guyton.
Guys, you get a Judge Hay? That's all right, man. Yeah.
Torture officer, assistant public defender on behalf of Mr. Guyton. Mr. Guyton, did you say your name already?
Yes, I did.
All right. We should have tendered you a copy of a plea form and an advice of rights. Mr. Guyton would like to resolve this matter today.
Plea form indicates that he's going to be pleading guilty to an added count 3 of use of meth. The 1-year offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, counts 1 and 2 would be dismissed. That is the entire court's entire understanding of the agreement.
That's complete and accurate, Your Honor.
It is, Judge.
May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the affirmative testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name.
Antonio Guyton.
Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of use of methamphetamine. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration and $2,000 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You also understand, sir, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Washington in the 14B District Court.
Yes.
Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Correct.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No,
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plea?
no,
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
no,
You're doing this voluntarily,
yes,
of your own free will,
yes,
and because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
yes.
On the date of June 26, 2024, at the location of Ecorse Road in Ypsilanti Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, did you have methamphetamine in your possession?
Yes,
Had you used it?
yes,
And did you know what you were using was methamphetamine?
yes,
Sir, I do have to advise you that if I accept your plea between today's date and the time of your sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to any sentence evaluation and would not be and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation. And you would not be permitted to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
yes.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
It's on record, Judge.
And have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 3. Counts 1 and 2 are dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14B probation. Sentencing in this matter will be
October 30th at 10 a.m.
October 30th, 2025, 10 a.m. before Judge Washington. Bond will continue with its conditions.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir. Court calls the case People versus Suzette Hampton.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Assistant Public Defender, Chanazi Carey, really, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Suzette Hampton, who is the victim. Ms. Hampton, state your name for the record, please.
Suzette Hampton.
Your Honor, we request, where'd you go?
I dropped my glasses, but that's okay. I can still see. You were gonna call me out and say something like, Judge, what are you doing? Right? No, you were gonna do that. No, so that's okay. I'll do it without. What? Oh, thank you. You're requesting an adjournment?
That is correct, Your Honor. Right now, there are no offers from the people. We wanted to put together some mitigation information, see if that would put us in a better position. We'd also like to address bond. I know the court wants to give us a date first.
All right. I will give you the date first. Probable cause conference will be adjourned October 16th, 2025. As to bond.
As to bond, Your Honor, Ms. Hampton would just like make a request to have permission to leave the state. She wants to travel to Virginia. She'll be gone 9/27 and return on 10/1/25.
What part of Virginia?
Roanoke.
Roanoke.
That's a good place.
That's a good place.
Why?
But as a Maryland guy, I don't really like Virginia.
It's cool.
Right? So no. What days?
She's
days
gonna
did she
9/27, returning on 10/1.
Any objection from the people?
As long as we remain compliant with our monitoring and no issues, Your Honor.
All right. Defendant may travel to Virginia. We got it. Defendant may travel to Virginia. And you said 9/27 to 10/1?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And that includes your travel dates?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so those dates inclusive, and I've signed an order to that effect.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, and otherwise bond will continue.
Thank you, Judge.
Court calls the case, People versus Janae Harden Noel.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nick Bukovich on behalf of Ms. Harden Noel, who's now approaching.
If Janaza got out of the way, she'd be up here right now. Just saying.
If you say your name for the record.
Janae Harden Noel.
At this time, Your Honor, I'll be requesting a brief adjournment so I can provide some information to the prosecution in hope of negotiations.
Probable cause conference, October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the People versus Joel Helm Mormon.
Victoria Burton here is appearing on behalf of the people. Your Honor, I have this defendant does not currently have counsel.
Really?
Because I prefer not file appearance.
Joel, Helm, Mormon? Or anybody representing them? There being no response, a bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount $10,000 cash surety. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case of the people versus Eric Hill.
Andrew Banish for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nick Bukovich on behalf of Mr. Hill, who is appearing via Zoom.
You're muted, Mr. Hill. State your name. You're now unmuted. Talk. Now you're frozen.
Got it.
Okay. Can you hear me, Mr. Hill? We just shut down your
Yes, sir.
video. All right, very good. Go ahead.
At this time, Your Honor, seeking a brief adjournment for more time to discuss this case with my client and potential negotiations.
10/16/2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Court calls case of the people versus Nessa Hill.
Ready, Judge. Torshell Feast to Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Hill, who is approaching the podium. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Messiah Hill.
Messiah Hill.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. You were close.
I tried.
You were right there.
Huh?
You were right there.
I was close.
Yes.
What do you want,
Close
Teresa?
enough.
You're on my side.
Nothing at all, Judge. It's a difficult one. It tripped me up too, Judge.
Okay.
I know Ms. Hill, and I've reached out to the people. My understanding is that all discovery is complete, and she has requested this matter be set for preliminary examination.
People have their witnesses available to 7. Preliminary examination in person will be set October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Perry. Bond will continue.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Court does call the case of the people versus Devontae Johnson.
Trevor Mayville from the people here.
And Assistant Public Defender Dave Ellinger on behalf of Mr. Johnson, who appears via Zoom.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
He's the phone. What's your name?
Devontae Johnson.
Your Honor, I have spoken, I have not been able to actually speak with my client at this point. My client's in KPAP. I have spoken with his mother. He is due to be released on November 15th. However, I am still negotiating with counsel on this. So I would just ask for a 3-week adjournment so that we can work out the details of that, and hopefully I'll be able to talk to my client at that point.
I will adjourn both matters, probable cause conferences to October 23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Your Honor, briefly.
Yes.
Will the court confirm with the defendant on the camera where he's exactly located? I know KPEP has multiple locations.
Thank you.
I'm in KPEP, Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're all set. Bond continued.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Yep. Court does call the cases of the people versus Chad Jones, all 5.
Mr. Buchanan on behalf of Mr. Jones. Your Honor, I have upon information believe that he may be at St. Joe's. At least that's what the woman who answered the phone said. However, she was also not inclined to give me her information. So I'm asking for an adjournment.
There are already no bond community corrections warrants on these or on him, so we'll just leave bonds outstanding.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Please, thank you. Court does call the case of the people versus Desmond Jones.
Trevor Mayville for the people here.
Assistant Public Defender Davi Lebo on behalf of Mr. Jones.
Might need that paper.
No, I don't need that paper.
Your name, sir?
Desmond Jones.
And Your Honor, we'd like to set this matter for a preliminary examination. I do want to just note for the record that we were extended a misdemeanor offer today. Mr. Jones indicated to me that he would like to set for preliminary examination at this time anyway.
So he's rejecting the offer and the offer's withdrawn.
Your Honor, I would love to resolve this case in district court and, no, we'll leave it open and be in touch with defense counsel heading into the exam date.
Thank you.
People have their witnesses available the 7th.
Yes, sir.
Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Bond continued. Court does call the case of the People versus Letta Jones.
Assistant Public Defender Davi Lebo on behalf of Ms. Jones, who is approaching. Ms. Jones, could you please tell the court your name?
Lita Jones.
Lita. And Your Honor, I do have a green sheet. We're going to be requesting an adjournment. We're in the process of negotiating with. Sorry?
How many of these are you doing? That's why we're running out. It does 8 on a case.
I just wanted to be doubly sure that I had the appropriate
This
paperwork.
is probably like triple. This is not, Jesus, we need an adjournment.
Yes, Your Honor. We'd be asking for a relatively short one if possible.
October 9th.
Your Honor, if we could ask for a different date, Ms. Jones.
It's my fault.
Using all my paper, you don't want my date.
Your Honor, so we do actually have a fairly compelling reason for requesting a different date.
Sorry, let's hear it.
Which is Ms. Jones is presently in nursing school. She has a clinical rope class on that date, and she's concerned that she'd be discharged from that program if she were to have to take that day off.
You should have led with that. All right?
All right, Your Honor.
Will the 16th be better?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ma'am?
Yes.
That'll work better?
It
All
does,
right.
Your Honor. Thank you.
I'll do that for you, not him.
Thank you.
October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sorry for Ann throwing that pen at you. Court calls the case of the People versus Nathaniel Jones, the second. You'll figure it out in a minute.
Oh.
He wants an adjournment because he gave me a green sheet and he's not like him, where it's giving me a green sheet on everything.
Really, on behalf of Mr. Jones, sorry, Mr. Jones, Judge, we'd be requesting an adjournment.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned.
From Monday.
Why is he stepping in there?
Tomorrow.
October 16th.
Okay.
That works. 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you, sir.
We do have, in regards to bond, Mr. Jones would like to request the ability to travel. He will be leaving tomorrow, the 26th,
If I say so.
returning on the 29th, if the court gives him permission to. Where are you going?
Where's he going?
Orlando.
He's going to Orlando. Sorry, it's not Maryland.
With Mickey?
Yeah.
Is that where you're going?
Yes, sir.
I don't like Mickey.
My daughter loves me.
What?
His daughter loves Mickey.
Yeah, there's a big round mouse with ears. Who does that? I don't like it. He needs like a real voice.
Yeah.
When are you going to?
The 26th to the 29th.
Okay, so that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, through Monday.
26th to the 29th?
Friday through Monday. Yes.
Okay. Regrettably, I'll allow him to do that. Don't get on that ride. It's a small world. After all, the song never leaves your head. All right? Just letting you know. We'll continue.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm sorry. Mickey's okay. No, he's not okay. Huh? it's a voice and like he has no legs or arms. It's like sticks with like these paws that come out. Who does that? I could have drawn that. I can't draw anything. Court calls the case, People versus Ronald Jones.
Irma Dadish on behalf of Mr. Jones, who's approaching.
We were to ask Carmen about Mickey Mouse. She doesn't even know who Mickey is.
I didn't know baseball. It's only
Baseball,
I know
Mickey.
who-
I didn't know what you do.
I think I know who we're talking.
Yes,
Okay, yeah, okay. I was like, okay. Can you say your name for the record, please?
Mickey Mouse? Yeah, right. Ronald
Jones.
That said
Good
you're
one.
Mickey Mouse. I almost got you in custody. Go ahead. I told you I don't like the mouse, so don't say that you're him. All right. What are we doing?
We are asking for this matter to be set for preliminary examination.
And I shouldn't say that. I actually do love that mouse. I just don't want any letters. Discovery is complete.
Yes, Your Honor, to my knowledge.
Will the people have their witnesses available the 7th? Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Perry. Bond will continue. Thank you. Court does call the case of the people versus Eric Coombs.
Oh. What's the next one?
Where'd she go?
Irma Dadish on behalf of Mr. Coons. Mr. Coons, can you please say your name for the record?
Eric Coombs. Thank you, sir. So he's waiving his right to a preliminary exam.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct, sir? Sir. You understand a preliminary examination is a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed them. You understand you'll not have that hearing, you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution. Yes. People also waive their right?
Yes.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendants bound over to circuit court on both counts.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're in receipt of the information and we stand you to the charges.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea as to both counts. Pre-trial in this matter will be set for
November 17th at 1:30 with Judge.
November 17th, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Hammoud. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court does call the case of the people versus Amanda Lewis.
Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple appearing on behalf of Miss Lewis, who I do not believe, oh.
But she
I'm here.
also has a,
Okay.
we got a problem because she can't really appear via Zoom.
Yes, Judge, that's correct. I did not send her the Zoom information for this week. Ms. Lewis, I reached out to you yesterday regarding the bond violation report. I would ask, since she has appeared, if the court, I know she lives in Jackson.
Which is about 45 minutes away.
Yes.
I'll still be here.
Okay, Ms. Lewis, you need to report in person
Okay.
today.
Oh, okay. I don't have transportation. That's why I come on via Zoom. My vehicle got impounded when I got arrested, sir. And my ride never showed to give me a ride there.
What I'll do.
Miss,
What I'll do. Yeah, I'm going to be a fair, kind, and considerate judge.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm not trying to, not show, obviously.
No, I understand that, ma'am, but there's a violation we've got to deal with. So I'm going to adjourn her probable cause conference to September 30th, 2025, 9 a.m. for her to appear in person for the court. So I'm
Thank
going to
you,
give her
Your
time to
Honor.
get here. That'd be 5 days.
okay,
Thank you,
She never
sir.
ride. She should start walking now. She'll get here in time.
understood. Miss Lewis, please give me a call. I left you a message yesterday with some information.
Okay, thank you.
You, court calls the case, people versus Tina Majera.
Jennifer Douglas for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Bakovich. On behalf of Ms. Majera, who's now approaching.
Hello, what's your name?
Tina McGarrett.
As the honor, this time I'll be requesting a brief adjournment to some information I'd like to pass over to the prosecution.
Of course. October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Derek Martin.
Derek Martin. Oh. Stephanie Can on behalf of Mr. Martin.
Your name, sir? While
Derek
she's
Martin.
waiting for paperwork.
Derek Martin.
Thank you.
We're just waving, Your Honor.
Just waiving. Sir, you're waiving your right to have a preliminary examination?
Yes.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and you committed them.
Yes.
You understand that you'll not have that proceeding, you'll proceed to circuit court for further
Yes.
for further resolution, excuse me.
Yes.
All right, people also waive their right.
Yes, Your Honor, this waiver is being made pursuant to an offer that was made. By which the people will agree to keep that offer open, that if Mr. Martin wishes at his next court date, he can plead to a added count of possession of a controlled substance for your offense. And the people would dismiss count one.
Your Honor, that is my understanding.
Count one only? So, I mean, I just want to understand the plea agreement. He would have to still plead to 2 and 3.
So my computer, I was trying to find a charger. Instead. No, that was not the totality of our offer, but
It would be only to plead to that count.
there you go. Thank you.
And then 1, 2, and 3 would be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Defendant is bound over on counts 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Go ahead. Your turn.
Your Honor, at this time, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute as to the charges.
Defendant in wait for more reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea as to all charges. Pretrial in this matter will be set for
17th at 1:30 with Judge Moody.
November 17th, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Moody.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond will continue.
I'll give you one. I'll give this all.
Court calls case of the people versus Sean Mello.
Camera that on behalf of Mr. Milo, who is to my right. Can you please state your name for the record?
Sean Milo.
Take your hands out of your pockets, please.
Your Honor, we are going to be waiving preliminary.
You're waiving.
Sorry, no, sorry, Your Honor. We are going to be setting for preliminary examination.
You want to set a preliminary examination?
Yes, please.
Big difference there. Never mind. All discovery is complete.
Yes, to my knowledge, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 7th. Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025. 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Travis Oliver.
Good afternoon, I'm Rita, Assistant State Attorney about the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Oliver, who appears via Zoom.
Does he?
I hope.
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, state your name.
Travis Oliver.
And Your Honor, after speaking with my client, we are asking to set this matter for preliminary examination. To my knowledge, all discovery is complete.
People have their witnesses available the 7th. All right. Preliminary examination in person will be set October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Perry.
And Your Honor, I did inform my client that he will need to be in person for that.
It is in person. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case of the People versus Kyle Penno.
And it's over water.
Assistant Public Defender Davi Lebo for Mr. Pennell. Mr. Pennell, could you go up here and tell the judge your name, please?
Kyle Pennell, Your Honor.
All right. I have a plea form in front of me. Is that what we're doing?
Yes, sir. We do have an agreement today where Mr. Pennell will be pleading guilty to misdemeanor false pretenses.
Count two is he'll be pleading guilty to the charge of false pretenses, 200 to 1,000. The 1-year offense upon a successful plea to that charge, count one would be dismissed. That is the court's full understanding of the agreement.
And that is the defense's full understanding as well, Your Honor.
That's correct.
All right. May I have him sworn?
Right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your name.
Kyle Pennell.
Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of false pretenses, 200 to 1,000. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration at $2,000 fine plus court costs. Fine could be increased if 3 times the value of the property, which is the subject matter of the false pretenses. If that's greater than $2,000, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
You also understand, sir, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Washington in the 14B District Court. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No, sir.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody promise you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, sir.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, sir.
of your own free will
Yes, sir.
and because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes, sir.
December 16, 2024, at the location of Ecorse Road, Ypsilanti Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. What do you do that makes you think that you're guilty?
Tried to cash a fraudulent check.
Okay, so you went, where'd you try to do that? At Superior National Bank or no? At Belleville Lodge?
Your Honor, I believe this was at Buck's check cashing and
So Bucks, you tried to cash a check
Yes, sir.
and you knew the check was bad?
Yes, sir.
All right. And how much was the check for?
Your Honor,
For in excess of $200?
yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, if I accept your plea in this case, and you commit misconduct between the time of the plea and the time of your sentencing, the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or agreement. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you would not be permitted to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Is counsel aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
No.
And have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Likewise, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14B District Court. Sentencing will be
October 30th at 10 a.m.
October 30th, 2025, 10 a.m. before Judge Washington.
Thank you.
Bond will continue. Thank you.
So go ahead.
By 2 o'clock, let's start rolling. I need to, Miss Londi and Miss Akinrelli approach. Am I back on? Court does call the case of the people versus Ayana Bellows. Yeah.
Ashley Lonnie Feltus.
Assistant Public Defender Chinazi Carey Akinrelli, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Bellows. Ms. Bellows, state your name for the record, please. Ellen Bellows.
All right, Ms. Bellows, we've had bench conferences and have explained a lot of things to counsel. I know that this is set up for a plea, but I am imploring your counsel to look into some other things. All right, she understands why I'm asking that. And so I'm not going to take your plea today. I know you've been down here all day, all right, and I apologize for that. If I thought that's where I was gonna land, I would have told you a lot earlier, okay? So I'm going to adjourn this out to another day. Council work on some things. Listen to your attorney on this, okay? Fair enough? All right. So which date do you want to do? You want to do the 16th or the 23rd?
You can do the 16th.
The 16th? Okay. Tell you, most defendants would have picked a later date. That's okay. That's you. You do you. I'll adjourn it to October 16th,
Thank you, Your Honor.
2025. 9 a.m. Or as your invite indicates, bond will continue.
Thank you, Your
Okay?
Honor.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Fellows, take care of yourself. Court calls the case, People versus LeJean Banks.
Andrew Bannish.
Assistant Public Defender, Tanasi Carey, I can rule, Your Honor, on behalf of, but not with, Mr. LeJean Banks.
The facility did not sign in?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then I will adjourn the probable cause conference to October 23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Judge.
Court does call the case of the People versus Marina Sexton.
Good afternoon, I'm Marie Tan, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for the People.
And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Marina Sexton, who appears via Zoom. Marina, can you please unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
Marina Sexton. Mr. Barker, are you?
Thank you, Your Honor. And after speaking with Ms. Tanha, my understanding, we are close to a
How'd
resolution.
that conversation go?
It went pretty well, you know, she's
Pleasant with Mr. Ballinger.
tough, but she's fair.
I don't know. Never mind. I just heard some other conversations. And so just checking the temperature.
All is well on the home front.
Okay. I'm just asking, right, Alan?
Ballinger State.
Your Honor, we are close to a resolution on this matter. I just need time to talk to my client about that. So we are just asking for a 2-week adjournment on this.
Thank you. I'll make it October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're all set, Ms. Sexton.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of the People versus BJ Hudell.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, Marie Tan, Assistant Attorney on behalf of the People.
Ah, that's a lot of cases. Pardon? Where's Feaster?
No.
Judge,
Yes, sir.
Rochelle Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of my client. Please state your name for the record, sir. State your name. Sorry, state your name. BJ Bowden. Thank you, Judge. I did speak to Mr. Guerin, who I believe my client has retained or is retaining. So he is not able to be here today.
Yeah, he was here.
I think he had another court date also, Judge.
He was here. What, he didn't want to be here?
I think he wanted to, but he knew all that was going to happen was it was going to get adjourned so he can get discovery. So I guess what I'm asking.
Not doing it for Gary.
Well, how about for me, Judge? Please.
Like you even less.
How about for this client, this fine young man?
Okay, I'll do
All
it
right,
for you.
thank you, Judge. If we could have a few weeks and Mr. Guerin will provide the substitution.
Did Mr. Guerin indicate how much time he would need?
I think he asked for 3 weeks, Your Honor.
Pardon?
3 weeks, please.
Any objection from the people?
No.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to October 16th, 2025. Bond continued.
Thank you very much, Judge.
All right.
Yeah.
Court calls the case People versus Danielle Pressey.
Calls for the People. This is a public defender hearing on behalf of Ms. Pressey, who appears via Zoom. Ms. Pressey, will you state your name for the record?
Danielle Pressey.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Your Honor, we are asking that this matter be set for a preliminary examination.
All discovery is complete.
To our knowledge, yes.
People have their witnesses available the 7th.
No, Your Honor, I would request a later date than that. This is an OWI causing death case. This involves crash data reporting and some other information, so we may just need a little bit more time to get everyone together.
21st or the 28th.
I'll try for either one of those. Depends on what works for you. Yes.
Ms. Pressy, does either of those dates work better for you, the 21st or the 28th?
Either one work.
And I think it's the 20th holiday, Your Honor.
No, that's the 13th.
Oh, thank you. Never mind. Either one of those is great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, you didn't want to come off of the holiday.
Indigenous Peoples' Day.
Yes. All right. And what I will do. I'll set preliminary examination in person to October 28th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Barr.
Your Honor, if I may briefly address one aspect of bond.
Yes.
Thank you. Your Honor, as Ms. Feltus did state, this is an OWI causing death case. However, Ms. Pressy has been on a scram tether and drug testing twice weekly. Her BAC in this case was a 0.038. She's been on the scram tether for roughly 4 months. The updated report this week, no violations. She's had absolutely no violations testing or on the scram tether. I'm asking the court to consider removal of the scram tether and allow her to test twice weekly ETGs when she's drug testing, submitting her samples. She is a nail tech. That was what she does for a living. She has been fearful of that causing an issue with the scram tether because of the chemicals she works a lot around. Her tether agent did inform her that that shouldn't be an issue and that they can tell, those issues, but she didn't even want to come close to having any violation come about in that form. So she has not been working during the pendency of this case because she's on the scram tether. Based on the low BAC and her compliance on bond, obviously the severity of this case, I understand the court's position, but I'm asking the court if they consider a twice weekly ETG rather than the scram.
Response?
Your Honor, I would ask the court to continue the scram tether. I think that community corrections has a lot of experience detecting environmental contaminations versus consumption events. So I'm not concerned about her work as nail tech having any impact on her scram alcohol monitoring. This is a low BAC case. It's absolutely true. But the defendant does have a prior for operating with high BAC from 2012. So I am going to ask the court to continue the scram tether at this time.
And you're saying she's not working because of the scram?
Your Honor, the individual that passed away in this case was her 7-year-old son. So I think that she has been going through a lot that played a role, but also the factor that we discussed was her fear of, at community corrections, she gets a list of all the things to change, no mouthwashes, certain body washes, things like that. She's thankful now to have been told by community corrections that she should be fine. But again, it's just this added anxiety and fear considering.
I'm not going to change it unless the only thing under the circumstances I might do is I might put her on a sober link if that's what she would prefer. That would make things easier, but I don't know if you know that.
Would you prefer to do a sober link? That's a device that you would blow in several times a day, depending on what the judge, either 2 or 3 times a day, 3 times a day, where you would have to blow into the device. Would you prefer that, or would you like to stay on the scram tether at this time?
I could do that. The sober link?
Sober link?
Sober link. All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Judge.
And she needs to understand that a failure to blow, I consider a positive test. So you got to make sure that you follow the program on it. Understood?
Absolutely. Yes.
All right. So what I would do is I will continue the defendant's bond with reference to defendant's motion. We'll do an amended order. Defendant may be placed on sober link instead of scram.
Thank you. And Ms. Pressy, just contact community corrections to get that change made. You'll have to report.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Pardon? 1028, Judge Brown.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Court does call the case. You're welcome, man. Court calls the case, People versus Ricky Lee Sample.
Gonna throw water for the people.
Daddy,
Yes. Dobbins got it, Judge.
you got it?
Yes.
Why?
Right.
No, I'm kidding.
And I have a green sheet there. And John, we're just wrapping up some plea agreements. This is Public Defender Davy Leba for Mr. Sample. Mr. Sample, please go ahead and state your name.
Ricky Sample?
Thank you.
And John, we're nearing the end of some plea discussions. We'll be asking for one adjournment for that purpose.
You need an adjournment on this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Probable cause will be adjourned October 16th.
Okay.
2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. Thank you, Mr. Sample.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of People versus Darren Sardiga.
Andrew Banis.
Ready, Judge? Portia Feaster on behalf of Mr. Sardinga. I say that right?
Sardiga.
No, say the full name for the judge, please.
Darren Sardiga.
Sorry.
That's what I said.
You're always better at that than me, Judge.
In a lot of things. Yes, you're right.
Fair enough.
Thank you for acknowledging.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
what are we doing?
I have spoken to the people, and we have a plea agreement, but we have to adjourn today. It's going to be a no contest. I've put all the paperwork in the file for the plea for the next court date, Your Honor.
So that we can, all right. So you have everything ready by the 9th?
Yes, Judge.
Probable cause conference in this case will be adjourned to October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you very much, Judge.
All right, sir. Thank you. Court does call the cases of the People versus Jeremy Schultz.
Jennifer Douglas for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Schultz, who appears via Zoom. Mr. Schultz, can you please state your name for the record?
Jeremy Schultz.
Thank you, and Your Honor. I am just asking, it looks like there might be some surveillance media out there. I am just asking for a brief adjournment so that we can get that and review that prior to the next PCC date.
Probable cause conference October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There's also a motion on this.
Yes, Your Honor, there is a motion. I believe Ms. Perrini filed that motion sometime sometime within the last couple of days with regard to his ability to test at a closer location to him.
Do the people have any objection to this? So I will sign the order indicating that he can test at the on-site substance abuse. And he must ensure the results, so he's got to sign a release to make sure those results get to community correction.
Did you hear that, Mr. Schultz?
Yes, sir. I've already signed the release forms.
All right, thank you. In all other respects, bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
sir.
Schultz.
Yeah. One question. Who do I get? I need a referral form for the on-site. I need to know who I get a referral form from.
That might be something that Community Corrections handles, Your Honor. I guess I don't really know. I guess I assumed that in order from the court or a motion.
I assume that, well, typically what happens in these cases, I don't know what he's talking about. They get the order from us, Community Corrections. So they go over there and start testing wherever they're going to test. And then those are sent over to Community Corrections. So maybe the order that I've signed will serve as that referral. But if it doesn't and it's something the court needs to do, just get in touch with me and I'll figure out.
Thank you, Your Honor. Did you hear that, Mr. Schultz?
Yes, I just didn't want to have no misdrops next week.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
He doesn't want any mistesting.
Okay.
So until that referral is complete, you got to find a way to make it out to Community Corrections to test. But everybody's going to be working to make sure that happens. And I think my order should suffice with that, but I don't know.
Yeah, so Mr. Schultz, just give me a call if that order is not enough and we will see what we need to do for you, okay?
All right, thank you very much, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a
Court
good
does
day.
call the case, People versus Kimberly, is it Sipatu?
Ready, Judge? Court shall feature on behalf of my client. Please state your name for the record.
Kimberly Sipasu.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have turned to the court a green sheet for requesting a 3 to 4 week adjournment.
No, you didn't.
But I have it.
No, you're trying to fool me.
I thought I had already.
Said you already gave it to me. I thought I lost.
I know, that's not me, Judge.
It is.
Always. Like a 3 to 4 week adjournment to see about the possibility of sobriety or drug court, Your Honor.
Okay, you need 3 or 4 weeks.
Yes, Judge.
Will the 16th work or you want the 20th?
16th will be fine.
Will it?
Yeah, if I need to snip it out, I'll contact Ms. Felches.
Probable cause conference will be then adjourned to October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Are you able to confirm that the defendant is doing 3 tests a day on the
We'll take 3. I think 4, according to my
Yeah.
client.
At least 3, I think.
You're doing 4 a day?
Yeah.
We'll take 3 if the court.
Where,
Wow.
well, where did the 4 come from? You're really doing 4 a day?
Yes.
Where did that come from? I don't.
I'm unsure, but I can find.
All right, so I'll ask this question. Is there a need for her to do 4? I mean, the 4th block. I look at it this way. This court has been doing it a long time. 3 is typically sufficient. Is there a reason in this case why it may need to be 4 before we check as to why it is 4?
No, Your Honor, we had originally requested a scram tether and the defendant represented her arraignment. She was concerned, she worked in a nail salon about contamination and the court magistrate ordered a sober link, but I didn't know how many times a day she was testing. So I was just trying to figure out how many times it was.
Who told,
Was
right.
She was on probation for an orderly, why would she pick up this one?
Oh, I get,
Right.
yeah, certainly I get that, but if she's gonna be on a sober link, I guess I'm trying to figure out
Why?
who told you 4?
Megan, the lady over there at the,
Community corrections?
yeah.
Megan Wild. So, all right. I'll rule on it in just a second. We're gonna check as to why it's 4.
Thank you, Judge.
Because I'm pretty hard about that and I only do 3.
3, right.
So maybe there's something I don't know and maybe everybody's gonna get 4.
I hope not. But thank
Just
you.
saying.
We'll
I just want to check as to why she's at 4.
Fair. We'll
And
wait.
if I don't think that it's appropriate, I'll be rolling that back to 3.
Thank you, Judge.
All right,
Okay.
let me check, ma'am, before you leave the court.
Okay,
Have a seat on the-
thank you.
On the first row. He's gonna call over.
Court calls the case, the People versus Deontay Smith.
Trevor Maybell for the People, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Daffy Lieb on behalf of Mr. Smith, who appears via Zoom.
Mr. Smith, can you state your name? There he is.
Yeah, how you doing? Deontay Smith.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna shut your video because you're losing bandwidth. All right, what are we doing?
I believe I provided a green sheet. We're requesting an adjournment.
Yeah, you only did 1 this time. All right. Probable cause conference without objection.
Your Honor, I would ask for a short adjournment. Right, we're just adjourning so we can get the police put over to the court for a no contest plea.
October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the People versus Leilani Smith.
I should fill this with people. Stephanie Cannon, Catherine Smith, who is coaching.
She ran and almost knocked her over.
I'm sorry.
No, I've been stumbling a lot lately.
I've been
You were
like,
coming up with like elbows and stuff.
I've been working out. I did like,
Is that what it was? Okay.
we're just gonna go ahead and
Your
set it
name,
for,
ma'am?
oh, say your name for the record.
Leilani Smith.
All right.
Your Honor, we're gonna go ahead and set this for an exam.
Discovery is complete.
To my knowledge, yes.
You will have the witnesses available to 7.
We'll try, Your Honor. Thank you.
Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Freshour. Bond will continue. Pick one more than these, but really? Okay, that's fine. One of my orders.
Yeah, I have
And
that,
is it
yeah.
circled
Yeah,
3 times.
It will be.
All right, I'll call it back up in a minute. Court does call the case People versus Myra South.
Water for the people. Mr. Plug, Senator Dobbs, you leave on behalf of Ms. South. Ms. South, can you please tell the judge your name?
Myra South.
Hi. She waved at me. That's nice. What are we doing?
And Your Honor, I believe the court still has the plea form from our last appearance, and we are asking
I
for that
do.
plea today.
That's what she wants to do?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Did she sign an advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe I provided it to the court at the last appearance. If that's no longer in the file, I can have her sign a new one.
I do have it, I think. They put that underneath, but didn't put that. Okay. All right. The plea form indicates that the defendant will be pleading guilty to the charge of improper possession of fire in or upon a motor vehicle, the 90-day offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
That is the defense as well, and I see my client nodding.
Yes.
All right, very good. May I have her sworn?
You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Station.
Myra South.
All right, South, it's this court's understanding. You're going to plead guilty to the charge of improper possession of a firearm in or upon a motor vehicle. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $100 fine plus court costs, and mandatory forfeiture of the weapon or device. You understand that?
I do, yes.
All right. Still wish to plead guilty?
I do.
To that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
I did.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, I am not.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get
No,
you?
Your Honor.
No? Has anybody
No.
threatened you or coerced you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes, I am.
Of your own free will?
Correct.
And because you believe that you're guilty?
What?
And because you believe that you're guilty?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. On October 5th, 2024, at the location of Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you in a motor vehicle?
I was.
Did you possess a weapon, a pistol?
Yes, sir.
Did you know that you had the pistol?
Yes, sir.
And the manner in which you carried that pistol or had possession of it, do you have authority to carry or have that pistol in the manner that you had it on that day?
It's registered but not concealed. So no. No.
So you were improper at that
Yes.
moment, you were improperly carrying.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Ma'am, if I accept your plea, I do have to advise you that if you commit misconduct between the time of the entry of this plea and sentencing, that any sentence evaluation, that if there is any sentence evaluation, the court would not be bound by, and you would not be permitted to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
I do. Yes, sir.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
I'm not, Your Honor.
I'm not aware of your.
And have I complied with the court rule, and would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
People are satisfied.
Defense is likewise satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14A1 probation. Sentencing in this matter will be October 22nd, 2025, 12 at noon. That is before me.
Thank you, Your Honor. And should I ask Ms. South to stop by probation on the way out?
Should you ask her to do it?
Yes. Or does the court?
Heck, that's up to you.
Would the court like me to?
It's down the hall on the left. If you want to stop in, they'll be more than happy to see you. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I say something to you though?
Why don't you tell me?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I just want to apologize for my gesture-like behavior a few weeks back. So thank you, Your Honor. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
We just had a day.
I know.
Right?
All right.
We just had a day, but you know what? You didn't think that I remembered, I bet, but you walked up and it's amazing what can happen and how pleasant things can be if you just smile.
I don't want no trouble.
What?
I don't want any trouble.
No?
No, not even.
Do I look like somebody that would give somebody trouble?
Thank
you don't have to answer.
Thank you for listening to me.
You were trying to find something nice to say and no words were coming out. She's like,
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
It's the next one up. You have, that's not that one. Court does call the case of the people versus Danielle Stewart.
I just call this for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Davy Leba for Ms. Stewart. Ms. Stewart, can you please tell the court your name?
Danielle Stewart.
Hello. Thank you, Your Honor. I do have a green sheet today. We're going to be requesting an adjournment in order to have some more discussions with Ms. Stewart.
Objection, October 16, 2025, 9 a.m. bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case of the people versus Justin Straight.
Trevor Maybell, people, Your Honor.
And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of, but not with Mr. Straight, Your Honor. The court did sign a release to treatment. Mr. Straight is at Sacred Heart in Richmond. Yes, and he can barely make phone calls at this juncture, so we're just asking for an adjournment at this point.
All right. So what I will do, I'll adjourn without objection, probable cause to October 23rd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
2025, 9 a.m. bond continued. Thank you. Court does call the case of the people versus Antoine Thomas.
Trevor Maybell.
And on behalf of Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, could you please state your name for the record?
Antoine Thomas. Thank you, sir. What are we doing?
Your Honor, Mr. Thomas would like to set an preliminary exam.
In both of these matters?
For the home invasion one, yes, Your Honor, I'm hoping to work out a deal of sorts for the controlled substance one. So the one ending in 5222. Yes, the one ending in 5222. I'm hoping to get a plea deal in, Your Honor.
You what?
I want to get a plea deal in that one, but I want to set the home
Okay.
invasion.
And I want
exam.
unicorns in gold.
I think I can
I
put
don't know what that means. What do you want me to do?
adjourning the plea deal or adjourning the one ending in 5222.
You want to adjourn that one?
Yes, and set the other one for a preliminary exam.
We should just set that.
I know, I was thinking.
All right. Probable cause conference. This is in the case ending in 5222. I'll adjourn that to
Yeah.
October 16, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. That's
Thank
the
you.
adjournment. That's for PCC. So, okay. And then on the other matter, your discovery is complete.
Yes, Your Honor.
And would people have their witnesses available to 7?
Yes, sir.
Preliminary examination in person will be set October 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Perry. And then that bond will continue.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much,
sir?
Your Honor.
So you got 2 dates, 7th and 16th.
I will call you for all of it.
Okay. Court does call the case. People versus Jeffrey Thompson. Oh, there's.
Ready, Judge?
Why'd you get in his way? No, he was headed right up here to be right on time and you just, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Assistant Public Defender Torshell Feaster on behalf of Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson, please state your name for the record.
Jeff Thompson.
Thank you, Judge. I've tendered to the court a green sheet requesting an adjournment for further negotiations and mitigation. Your Honor.
Probable cause conference, October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you.
October 16th. Any questions? We'll talk.
Court recalls the case of People versus Kimberly Sipa. You laughing, man. I'm trying.
Ready?
I'm doing what I can.
Ready again, Judge. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of my client. State your name for the record.
Kimberly Sipa.
It's not that hard. I think it's phonetically pronounced the way that
I am sure.
I think I have done a wonderful job.
You've done marvelous. I'll just pass on that. If I think you were checking was community correct.
I was. And how do I say this? The way the 4 was chosen was logical.
Okay. We'll leave it.
However, it was logical why that was done.
Okay.
But I don't think it necessarily gets us anywhere. I understand why because it was not stated.
Okay.
So they had to decide how to do it. So they did it that way. It was logic that led them there. The same logic would lead me to come to a different conclusion. So I'm changing the order to be 3 times a day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay. And did you already? Yes. So I've already signed that order. You're all set with the 3 times per day instead of 4.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. All right, so you're good to go for today?
Court calls the case People versus Michael Umber.
Good afternoon, Judge. Tori Berg here on behalf of the people.
Oh, I thought she was taking a nap. She ain't said nothing in a while. I just didn't hear your voice. I didn't know what you were doing over there. Just saying.
Ready, Judge. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Michael Umber, who stands to my right at the podium. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Michael Umber.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. I've had discussions and emails with Deputy Chief, Prosecuting Attorney on this file.
How'd that go?
She's always very pleasant, Judge.
Really?
Yes, to me.
Okay, no.
Okay.
I mean, I feel the same.
Okay, good. So it's going to take me some time and some work to try to get this matter resolved. If we could adjourn this out 3 or 4 weeks, I'm going to try and get some mitigation information.
So in other words, she was really nice and whatever, but told you this is what you need to do.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Yes, Judge. But I appreciate correction.
I'm just saying. Okay, all right. But
yeah, she was
but
very
she
kind.
does it nicely.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have work to do.
How long is it going to take you to do the chore list that she gave?
At least 3 weeks, 4 would be preferable.
Without objection, I'll do it October 23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
October
23.
Court does call the case of the People versus Colin Vandermeer.
Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple appearing on behalf of Mr. Vandermeer, but not with him, Judge. He's been at Turning Leaf Behavioral Center. I received notice that he has been transferred to Walter Reuther for restoration services.
Got it.
So if we could have an adjournment. He's been there approximately 3 weeks, so I have.
At Walter Reuther?
Correct.
But when was their next review? Does anybody know when they're gonna take a look at it?
I thought it was today, was our next review hearing. I didn't know when the next date was.
Wait, well, when they were gonna look. When was he transferred? So they would have done it around that point.
He was transferred, I got the email. I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago from he left Turning Leaf and went to
Give me.
Walter Reuther.
When it went 60, because they were already done 30 presumably. All right.
They're usually good about rates. See what we can do.
Right. So probable cause conference, I'll adjourn to November 25th, 2025, 9 AM. All right, give them time to see where they are and what we can do, okay? Bond will continue. Court calls case of the people versus Andrew White.
Jennifer Douglas for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Bukovich on behalf of Mr. White, who is now approaching.
Your name, sir?
Andrew White.
Thank you, sir. You can take your hands out of your mouth. That upsets him.
At this time, Your Honor,
What happens when he gets upset? I'm just asking. No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
It's never good.
All right.
It's never good for my clients when Mr. Allen gets upset. But at this time, Your Honor.
But he's not upset. He's happy when your clients are going in. Go ahead.
At this time, Your Honor, we are requesting to set this matter for preliminary exam. To my knowledge, we have all completed video discovery.
And would the people be ready on the 7th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 AM. That's before Judge Freshour. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case, people versus Damone White.
Assistant Public Defender Dobby Leba on behalf of Ms. White, who I believe appears on Zoom. Ms. White?
Yes,
State your name, please, ma'am.
Diamond White.
Diamond White, got it.
And Your Honor, if I do have a green sheet, I did discuss this matter with Ms. Burton Harris. She's indicated that she'd like to provide some mitigation information, and that's what we would be doing.
Probable cause conference, October 23rd, 2025, 9 AM. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. That was the 23rd.
Is that what I said? That is what I said. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Why do they make me say again? No, he was like questioning me. That's what he was doing. He's been doing it all day.
Something I'm good at, Your Honor.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that here. Yeah. Court calls the case, people versus Jeremiah Williams.
Post for people.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Williams. Your Honor, at this time, we would ask.
Can you state your name?
Oh, yes, please.
Jeremiah Williams.
No, it's certain things need to happen, can it?
Yes, Your Honor, you're absolutely correct.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't question it.
She said that so quickly that she meant nothing.
I'm
No,
like
Meant
some
nothing.
people,
You
I'm
were
not
not.
questioning.
You just said, I'm just going to say this as a man and be quiet. Go ahead.
We're just asking for a preliminary exam.
All discoveries complete.
To my knowledge, yes, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available on the 7th.
Try, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, October 7th, 2025, 9 AM. That will be before Judge Perry. Judge Perry. Bond will continue. That's it for that. Oh, I think that was just it.